taking over. Shorty couldn't take it no more, she went loca. No stranger to a rum and soda. I met the hoe while she was slumped over. Shit, I've been good though, I can't complain. I could probably cop a half a plane. Drinking juice just like Jack LaLanne now. I'ma strike it rich any day now. You know I gotta get a plate now. Virtuoso on the keyboard, I rap the Eastern Seaboard. Jeez, Lord, please leave the Z3 keys before you leave. Don't sneeze on my shit, cause for she's I'ma flip ya. Pedicure, foot slide in a slipper. Tryna do the remix with Pitbull. Tell the pilot in a shipple. Play the violin with dimples. Life's ironic and it's simple. Smoke good, fuck, eat, drink. Drive nice car, wear all green mink. First time I whacked off was a penthouse. Roses in the bath at the penthouse. Billy Joel at the garden. Should I get a skybox or an 89 IROC? It's always popping at the IHOP. Choke a pussy with his tie knot, it's my block. Chuck Knoblock, spicy coconut curry from the Thai spot. I'm in a hurry, dumb jury. The verdict read from a hung jury. The doctor said that I was hung early. Skull curly, Larry and Moe, I'll marry a hoe. Only if the bitch look like Mary Monroe. Twisted off the jank, I'm watching Iron Chef. The secret ingredient was lion's neck. Royal blue Cybertech. I ride solo like a fighter jet. Hurt me again. No, don't hurt me again. Please, don't hurt me again. No, don't hurt me again. There's no hit records on the demo. There's no hit records on the demo. No, don't hurt me again. There's no hit records on the demo. There's no hit records on the demo. Cash me hopping out the limo. Cash me hopping out the limo. Smoke good, fuck, eat, drink. Drive nice car, wear all green mink. Smoke good, fuck, eat, drink. Drive nice car, wear all green mink. What you think? Free my motherfucking brother, wear all green mink. Smoke good, fuck, eat, drink. Drive nice car, wear all green mink. Smoke good, fuck, eat, drink. Drive nice car, wear all green mink. What you think?
Yeah. Yo. Planes, trains, automobiles, real in the field. 5-course meal, champagne spill on the bill. Tipping the waitress, my dreams giving me chills. Why do I look at money as the answer to my ills? Relax yourself, let your conscience be free. You're now rolling with the niggas from EAST. I put the truth in my raps, which led to me signing CDs. Want a life so good if it gets sweeter, it's diabetes. Why do I pray for money instead of peace? Why do I wanna stun on my enemies? Why am I buying shit to impress people that I don't like, only to pay for secrets? Trying to look like I got it instead of me trying to keep it. The SLR, the GTO, the IRS, they peep it. Then it's repossessions, apologies and confessions. My conscience always been tested. Scratch it, I mean my faith is always gonna be this way till the day I meet my maker. Until my bed is made. Willie been my brother since 7th grade, but started making music right when Gucci made lemonade. My mind's raised. Why do I want shallow bitches? The dimes leave when the times change. The life of trapping entertainers, rich and famous. Deposits happen now they family when last week they were strangers. The mirror celebrities painted, jewelry and sex. Free spirits it infested my brain with dreams of the best. New estates for the people I came with. Steak from the chef, envy comes from the people that ain't us. We never spread the wealth, that causes our people that hate us. At the same time they act like they the same people that made us. But ain't they? Yeah. Don't call me ignorant cause I want a chain or a foreign. Don't say I lack a brain cause I think certain shit is boring. They said I lack ambition but I'm about to be touring. So everything they saying I'm lacking I gain more in. Love when bitches lie to me, my ego just got to me. Admit I got lazy, forgot the bar was set high for me. I'm just dreaming though, till then I make these hoes deep throat. Pop that pussy for a young nigga on a speedboat. East chain.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you where.
Lino.
If for my nigga that's up top. Middle finger, fuck the ops. In the field with the crops. Catch your bitch how she get cropped. No stopping the show, so opera. See me close binoculars, I'm on top of ya. Obsolete, the popular, I'm poppin' then. Paparazzi, obviously, they copping now. Copping, please, nigga, please. I'm so blessed, I should sneeze. All my Q's in my piece. Shout out to my nigga, see. He been paying off the fees. You told us about you, we don't need reminders. You keeping tabs on your bitches like binders. Future and present, don't care what's behind us. Walking on Fendi, flow so designer, cause I got bras in Atlanta. All my dogs in Atlanta shit. Shot my dogs in the slammer. G checking niggas on some grammar shit. 120 on the back roads. They stopped us out in Alabama. Stash bottles in the buckets. Expired license like fuck it. Stand clear, it's your daddy house. Y'all niggas getting old. Tired of sunning these boys. Pay your daddy what you owe. Feed planet so I grow. Gotta keep it on their toes. Willie Henry on the beat. Call him Willie Hennessy. So many dimes in the clubhouse. We can move to Tennessee. Presidential with the suit and tie. Call him Mikey Kennedy. Hit Dre for the feed. Nigga Willie, my brother. I don't pay for the beats. Say black every day of the week. Throwing shots, spinning graves on the beat. Whoa. And my enemies don't exist. If it didn't, now you know the shits. Meal fat when I throw assists. I'm a nigga you should go and get. I'm a nigga you should go and get. Yeah. I'm a nigga you should go and get. Yeah. Nigga called a Uber. I'm a nigga you should go and get. Hey. Yeah. Alright, keep that. Bagger.
Pull up looking like a first degree. Diamond shiner, yeah, they heard of me. All black like a burglary. Coming off, yeah, that's third degree. Got your bitch and she in my lap. Got a strap inside a tinted lack. Reinvest and then we make it back. Brick walls, yeah, we building that. All my homies, yeah, we off the shits. Bean splitting, yeah, we on the bits. Yeah, I'm fucking and I'm on your bitch. Yeah, I'm riding and we in the whip. All black, I'm on Neo shit. Fall back with your B.O. bitch. B.O.B. with your B.O. clip. I got a bigger clip for them bigger ticks. Yeah, this white boy, that cocaine flow. Blowing like propane when I drop that vote. My bitch, she on that centerfold like that's that vote. She gon' drop that brain, yeah, she drop that dome. Keep up with your man, get your subscription. White boy tripping off of several different prescriptions. Who that boy? He exactly what the game been missing. Hunting for the pussy, man on a mission. Dump it out and then I'm reloading. If you know it, you don't speak on it. Your circle full of some freeloaders. Mine got foreign machine owners, yeah. You know what it was when I came up new, I'm bad at cash. Nigga, pull up in the form and pop that clutch and try not to crash.
Here we go. What's the scenario? That's the city by me. I been around like a merry-go. Scary flows, got them on their toes. Clapping sticking, nigga, we bout to blow. Pay attention, this is shit you should know. They competing, nigga, not even close. They don't follow, but they watching the pose. I might leave with your hoe, though. White girl on that blow, though. She gon' do it for the photos. And her pussy looking like rose gold. Spanish poppy, I'm loco. Shorty think I'm hermoso. And all my niggas on go, bro, cause they shooting first like Han Solo. No dark side, but don't force it. I don't see rappers, they corpses. If I'm hungry, then they full courses. I'ma call that using my sources. It's almighty or you not mighty. Lot of rappers and they don't like me. Couple of them out trying to bite me. I'ma need a check, I'm just like Nike. Coochie hit me, said he needed a verse. Fucked around and put the beat in the hearse. Holy fuck, I'm spitting holy water. I'ma bless you niggas, time to take them to church.
Bruh, stop fucking up the high five. Stay on my shit, I mean, I know a chick who'll probably suck dick for the Wi-Fi. Don't care what you say, I should relocate to JFK for a day because I'm fly. If the pussy staying, hit it with the NSYNC. Sorry, baby, bye. Trade a kiss with the YY. Why you still fucking up the high five? Nigga, look at my elbow. I want that action like Kelso. I don't make music for niggas in shelters. I don't make music for niggas with backpacks. Trap raps, fast stacks, boom baps, chest, shoulder, armor, back tats. I don't owe you any back tax, cool? Yeah, I capped the middle finger to the thumb. Yeah, I be snapping like a poetry slam with Samuel Jackson. Told me to speak louder cause I lack the passion. Like I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Niggas, these want you to never change. Niggas, these you should stay in your own lane. Niggas, they don't wanna see me grow. Young Bruce Leroy, they don't wanna see me go. Everybody know, when you rockin' Ralph Lauren, they gon' wanna see you low. Rome Caesar flow. Conquer all, make the loss. Nothing matters on a different pattern. Yeah, my nigga Ringo when I get the satin. If she wanna ring, I'll tell her get the satin. If she wants cast,
we play all the schmackers.
Every Friday.
I'd be up here buzzing and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's cool.
However, I stay Gucci down to the socks.
It's Big Richie.
The Daily Note.
Yo. It's been a hiatus, but we're back and shit.
Back with me this time.
We here. We brought a friend and
damn, can we introduce you niggas? Fuck.
More than a friend.
God damn.
I
was getting there, Rich. I was
getting there, fam.
Let us build it up. We was getting
He's
there.
new to this, obviously.
Jesus
Christ.
God damn.
Rich is very fucking excited for this.
Long time, brother.
What up though? I'm the Don Coogee, and this is the No Cast. This is a new season, a new format, a new co-host, a new position for Louie as he co-host. I guess.
Still a co-host.
A fresh take on the Notecast.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
These are facts.
So yeah, I'm the Don Cøøg. You can just call me Cøøg for short.
I'm Louie. You can just call me Louie. You know how it goes.
And I'm Big Rich. They say I shouldn't call myself Big anymore, but whatever.
Why shouldn't they call you? Why shouldn't they call you Big Rich
Why
anymore?
should we call Big Sean Big Sean?
No. The people who don't know.
I put the work in to deserve big. Okay?
For the people who don't know that you were big prior to this, explain to the people why we shouldn't be calling you Big Rich.
I used to be 310 pounds. Now I'm 180. Big
hey.
Clap, 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 round of applause.
And they say I can't call myself Big Rich anymore.
Because you lost it.
But I'm like, I earned that name. You know what I mean?
Who said you can't call yourself Big Rich? I still call you Big Rich.
A lot of people say, you're Slim Rich now.
I feel like it's just a joke, though.
Kind of a lot of people are serious. Like, you can't call yourself Big
Diet Rich.
Big
Rich
Sean's
Light.
Big Sean's not
Exactly.
There's a lot of...
Like, you know how many Pop-Tarts I ate to get to that name? Like, ice cream? Are you serious?
How many pieces to the face?
Nah,
I feel you.
all the blue cheese and all that, I feel it.
Blue cheese with the pizza. That's right. That's
Absolutely.
correct. So here on this new take of the Notecast,
yes, sir.
We're going to touch on some topics every week. And every week we're going to give y'all the hot takes and just give y'all all our opinions and our stances on things that are going on in the real world, in the music business.
The real world.
Yeah, you know, the world out there outside these four walls and this
a lot of
camera.
shit going on outside these four walls. So.
Yeah, a shit ton. Thank you, Trump. But we're going to start off with recently the Grammys just passed.
They did.
Yep.
So how you guys feeling about the Grammys? And
real quick, I wanted to point out the fact that I love how we always say fuck the Grammys.
Yeah.
But we always watch the Grammys.
You
know what I mean?
I have never watched the Grammys. I'm sorry, I lied. I watched the Grammys the one time they had the Swagger Like Us performance. That's 07.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, my nigga. Yeah, so I can honestly say I do not watch the Grammys. I haven't had cable since like 2010.
Yeah, it's been a long time without cable.
Yeah,
ever since I moved back up, I'm just like, I don't need cable. I just need Wi-Fi. I need Wi-Fi.
Shit, I got cable. Thank you, mama.
Yeah, nah, we some broke ass apartment niggas, so we don't pay for things we don't need, fam.
Nah, I feel you, fam. I feel you, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like as the years go by, we start to care a little less and a little less, even though Twitter just always talks about it. Because Twitter's just always going to talk, you know?
My bad.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, I just never took the Grammy serious because I know what it is. It's really just a popularity contest. A whole slew of great artists have been snubbed. You know what I mean? And
can you name the people who haven't won a Grammy? Because you have a list like of important people who've never won a Grammy.
Off the top of my head.
Yep.
Snoop Dogg.
Yep.
Tupac.
Yep.
Biggie.
Okay. Yep.
Bob freaking Marley.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Like, there's more, but I can't.
Fergie has a Grammy, though.
Over
Fergie
Nas.
does have a Grammy.
Nas don't have one. Fergalicious.
That's a fire record, though.
So let's run it back a little. So the winners for the Grammys so far, like Bruno Mars is definitely a standout.
Yep.
He swept the categories
he's on top
basically.
Of the world right now.
He's been on top of the world forever.
But I feel like right now he's the hottest he's ever been.
Nah, maybe.
He's always been hot, but like he's the hottest.
Nah,
I mean,
bro.
he swept the Grammys. Like, what else can you say?
I want to say he was bigger when he did the Super Bowl like 3 years in a row.
That's fair.
You remember that? He did like the Super Bowl halftime performance like twice in a row.
Yeah.
And he had that 20. No, not the 24. It's the record.
Isn't that Katy Perry?
Nah,
No.
She performed too. That was a very good. That was a very underrated performance, by the way. But nah, Bruno Mars did the Super Bowl like twice. I remember. I was like, damn, this nigga's always doing something. He did the All-Star game too.
Grenade was,
yeah, he was out here, bro. He did Grenade and he did the other record. What's the
Grenade
fucking?
was a banger.
What's the record? Not the 24K Magic record.
A billionaire.
No. Who cares? Bruno Mars. I think Bruno Mars deserves all the Grammys he got.
Nah, he does.
Yeah,
Which
like,
ones did he get?
He got best album in general.
Yep.
He got best R&B album.
Yep.
He got best song in general, like best record. He got those are the three that stood
matter.
out. But he got three more. I know.
Probably the best album in his genre.
Yeah.
Like best pop album or R&B, whatever.
No, I didn't get the pop one.
Okay, so best R&B album.
Yeah, and yeah, he got 6 of those.
Let's talk about what really matters. We know Bruno Mars is gonna win. Let's talk about the hip hop ones.
So
that's
Kendrick swept everything.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Kendrick got everything.
Let
everything.
Let us talk about that.
Up to the hip hop performance. He got the loyalty joint.
A lot of people hate my opinion, but I feel like Kendrick Lamar is overrated.
Talk about it.
I don't think he's the freaking God MC like everyone thinks. Like he could Duke or spit. Don't get me wrong, but I personally think his music sucks. I think his delivery sucks.
Damn.
And
this is how we start, Rich.
That's just my opinion. Everyone talks about how super deep his messages are, but I'm just saying they're not clear messages. It's like Jay-Z's 444 should have won that category.
That's fair.
You understood what the hell Jay-Z was talking about. He was very clear and precise with his message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just feel like it was a better album than Damn.
Personally,
I feel like there was a bigger anticipation for it as well.
Okay.
Personally, the way Jay-Z promoted it, when it dropped, everything stopped when it dropped.
True.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, everything stopped when Humble dropped.
Not really.
That video dropped?
The video dropped on Twitter. Yo, nigga, did you see the promotion for 444?
I mean, yeah,
it was on billboard. It was on buses.
Correction. Twitter dropped. Twitter stopped.
Hip hop. But like anything.
Everyone was a detective trying to figure out what 444 means.
True. We thought it was a movie at one point.
That's the place he got beat up at by Solange. Right?
Yeah. It's the hotel. Yeah.
Address.
In the elevator.
Yep. So
that's fair.
Two things to the Kendrick thing. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he didn't deserve any Grammys.
Yeah.
I feel as though he should have got like.
I think that didn't he get like a visual one?
He got a visual one.
The video was dope. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he should have got a visual Grammy.
Jay-Z should have got that. I guess they're tired of Jay-Z. It's like when they stopped giving Jordan MVPs because they're tired of Jordan.
Or how LeBron is never in the MVP conversation.
I think that's what Jay-Z. He got that Jordan syndrome.
I personally feel like though, I don't even think Drake. I don't even think Kendrick or Jay-Z should have won that award. I think Tyler should have won that award. His album was a lot better than both their albums. First and foremost,
just look at the Daily Note, check our best of 17, our favorites, and the squad agrees.
First and foremost, let's address the elephant in the room. Damn wasn't that good. Like,
I don't think
Damn. When's the last time you listened to Damn, Louie?
Damn, when it dropped.
Yo, it dropped like a year ago.
You know what's crazy? I heard the Playboy Cardi joint more recently than the Damn joint because I played the Playboy Cardi joint after and was like, all right, I kind of care more here.
If you ask me, Damn doesn't come in my top 5 albums of last year.
It wasn't on ours either.
No, but like on my, it barely cracks my top 10. I think ever since
crack mine, that's for damn sure.
I think ever since they snubbed Kendrick Lamar at the Grammys a few years ago with the Macklemore,
right?
because even look at To Pimp a Butterfly, they gave him every fucking award. Like he's sweeping the Grammys every time he drops the album, and I feel like they're doing that because they don't want any backlash because Kendrick Lamar backlash is annoying.
Yeah,
and I really feel like they felt that with the Macklemore snub. By the way. Unpopular opinion as well. I 100% understand why Macklemore won. Do I think the album was better? No. He had fucking 3 #1 singles on an independent album. Kendrick Lamar's numbers were not touching that. And we all know the Grammys is a numbers game.
Yeah, that's fair.
But, people are going to be mad because the other music was much more substance. You know what I mean? It
Absolutely.
was much more. It was way better music.
Would you say that Cardi B should have got that best song?
Yes.
As opposed to Humble.
Here's where
because Humble
the Grammys is contradicting itself. The Grammys usually goes based off of what's the hottest. Period.
Yeah.
Cardi B, Bodak, I don't even really like Cardi B. I think she's annoying as hell, the voice. Offset. It's annoying. You know what I mean? But Bodak Yellow was a banger. That was like, it broke records and everything. She should have definitely won that.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me. Like, she's the most popular. You got to give it to her based off of that criteria. That's what the Grammys goes by. But they broke the rule for Kendrick.
Now, since they broke the rule for Kendrick, do you think next year they'll break the rule for SZA since she apparently also got snubbed?
I don't think she got snubbed.
Nothing.
I don't think she got snubbed.
Nothing at all.
I mean, like, so
how you get nominated for 5 and lose all of them though? Like,
Jay-Z got nominated for 6 and lost all 6. I don't think nominations don't matter. Like when people are like, I'm honored to be nominated. Like, shut up.
Speaking of SZA,
shut up.
You know what I found very interesting?
What's up?
I guess the head of the Grammys or whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
He came out and basically because a lot of people were complaining that a lot of women didn't win the Grammys.
Yeah.
And he said, well, the women
only 11 like women have won Grammys.
This
the
dude
past
said,
Grammys.
well, the women got to step up.
Well, damn.
Oh, damn. I really think so, bro. Like, yeah.
I mean, but women want. SZA got beat by Alicia Cara, who's a woman.
Yes, best new artist.
There's a bunch of other categories that they just I don't know.
To be honest with you, I'm not. I can't really comment on that because I don't really know anything outside of hip hop. I don't know who won best country.
For him to even say, we don't even have to know. But for him to even say,
he's obviously
got to step up. That just sounds.
It sounds very sexist.
Very sexist and unfair
but
to say.
Let's be real. All these publication things. It's a boys club. You know what I mean? It's it's for sure a boy. Almost everything we know and love is a big boys club, and there's a few girls attempting to make the difference, but. The men always win, which is something where the world is attempting to change. But
it's a progress.
That's absolutely progress.
Long process.
I think people saying SZA got snubbed is trash, though. Off the strength of, I don't like when someone wins an award how they try to
downplay the person who
actually
won the award.
Won it. Right?
Yeah, like
Because shout out to Alessia Cara. She definitely deserves that Best New Artist
I gotta
award.
peep her because I never heard of her before she won that Grammy.
She makes incredible music. She can sing live.
Yeah.
She has better numbers than SZA. Like everything that she won for, it makes sense. Like
makes sense for sure.
Only hip hop Twitter's upset that SZA won, but they don't know the other people in this category.
It's Black Twitter.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
And they know him. They just don't know Alessia Cara.
Who else was in that category?
Because Khaled was in the category.
He was not gonna fucking win.
Uzi was in the category.
Uzi, honestly, if you let me tell it, I think Uzi should have won over SZA. If you let me tell it, I think Uzi's a star.
Yeah. I think
Uzi's
conversation for a different day, but I feel
yeah,
you.
he is.
I feel you.
I think he should have won over SZA.
I don't know, like,
bro.
over SZA, like,
Nick, fucking the I Don't Want to Die. What's that record called?
XO Tour Life.
XO Tour Life is bigger than any SZA record.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
That song was on commercials
everywhere.
Like I wouldn't be shocked if fucking Justin Timberlake brings him out the halftime show. That's how big that song is. That song is humongous. Uzi had a bigger year. He's been touring long. Like let's be real. SZA's been out for 4 years and now she's popping.
Yeah.
The second we got Uzi, he's been a star since.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I personally feel like Uzi should have won that award over SZA, but Alicia Cara deserved it over both because she's a bigger artist. She's a bigger new artist. She transcends more than the genre she's a part of.
Okay.
Because outside of hip hop and R&B, no one's really checking for SZA. To be honest, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Sometimes we go too much based off Twitter and what
or based off like what's being listened to in our genre.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like I'm not gonna. For example, Logic got his first.
Yeah, no, do yours.
Logic got his first #1 record, and guess who's featured? Alicia Cara. That's one of the biggest records of the year, and she's featured, and she's a big part of the reason that song's getting spun.
Yeah,
she's a big artist. Her first single, platinum, like her album, like she's a humongous deal.
Yeah.
So like SZA losing to her is not a bad thing.
It's also a similar situation when Beck won that album over Beyonce.
Yes.
Everyone was like, "Who the fuck is Beck?" We're just like, "Wait,
but like
you don't even know who he is. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should look at who he is since he just beat Beyonce."
That's true. People don't do their homework enough.
Yeah. So it's like I don't think SZA got snubbed. I think Kendrick. They're gonna give Kendrick everything because he is Kendrick.
Jay-Z got snubbed.
Jay-Z definitely got snubbed, and they give him like an award too. They gave him like some honorary like hip hop award.
Here's my thing too. I love clear, precise messages. You can have a bunch of double entendres and like crazy meanings behind why you don't like police, or you can be like, I know you ain't say fuck the police, straight up like that. And that's what I like.
That's true. That's true.
I don't want to sit here and do homework and have to read the Bible to understand your lyrics. If it's about a deep message, deep messages need to be portrayed like clearly, and that's what was Pac's appeal. He was very good at saying what the hell was on his mind. You didn't have to sit there and try to figure it out. Like, and that's why it hits you so directly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Now, one more question before we move on to the next topic. Since we're kind of like, all right, Grammys or whatever, they're being unfair. It's
I don't think they're whatever. They're a big deal. It's the Grammys.
They're a big deal. But
like
since we're feeling like while Rich said, like, all right, we only care until what happens, kind of like a double XL cover.
Absolutely.
Like, which we're getting into later.
Is there a different award that you feel like should be pushed forward since we want to move back from the Grammys? Like, should we put more weight on a different award show versus the Grammys?
Well,
since we're like,
sadly in the hip hop world, the only hip hop award show is the BT Award Show, and that doesn't matter because we don't care about the BT, but we don't care about BT. So that's, but I think the hip hop award should matter. I usually think they got their nominations.
That's another moment we care, like the BT Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah, because we complain when hip hop doesn't get the attention at Grammys, but then we don't want to support our own.
We don't support the BT, but like they're trying. Like they're not like every year I look at their nominations. I'm like, oh, this is fair.
Like BT, where like, Kanye never shows up. This one never shows up. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
but to be fair, Kanye doesn't show up to the Grammys either.
That's fair.
This year
he hasn't shown up in like 3 years.
Oh, word.
You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, it's like. The reason the BET Awards don't matter is because we don't make it matter. When it's time for the BET Awards, Twitter's roasting it. But that's not our fault. It's BET's fault.
Yeah,
true.
You know what I mean? Like we don't support BET not because it's a black-owned thing. First and foremost, it's not black-owned. It's owned by Viacom. But more importantly, they've been trashed for like half a decade. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real for a second.
Except when they're playing Baby Boy. I'm on that channel.
Yeah, facts. But you get me, though? Like, the reason, like, because when BET was hot, I remember every summer I'd watch it.
106 in Park days,
when 106 in Park was booming.
Poppin',
like, the last important BET award show was the one Chris Brown cried at. Since then, BET's the decline has been trash.
Sure, there's only a couple more after that.
Nah, bro.
I feel like there was a hip hop awards that was pretty like.
Maybe the first one.
Because they didn't swagger like us. They had that big one.
That was before.
It was before Chris
Brown.
Brown.
Yo, the Chris Brown crying thing was like, oh wait,
I read The Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, when he started crying at the
MJ tribute.
That shit was crazy. And everyone forgave him just like that.
But you feel me though? Like the BET's been steadily like
that's true.
one thing about the Grammys, we can say whatever the fuck we want. They put on a show.
Yeah.
If you watch the performances are always high level. Like it's a good show.
It's a great idea. So Diddy, if you're listening, make a Revolt TV Awards. And let's put our platform number one. Our artist number one. That's what I think.
And I think he's kind of making notions to that because the trash best year award thing that me and you watched with Joe Budden and Charlamagne Than God, I got a lot of views. So maybe they'll eventually do an award show.
I'm tired of the I don't think the Grammys is a good.
Another award show that we kind of care about, although it's only the videos, the VMAs. When a rapper wins a VMA, we're very excited.
That's true.
I mean, granted, like I want to say the last time you cared about a rapper winning one was like Tyler Creator when he won for Yonkers, or she, whatever the case was. But I just don't think we care about award shows.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean?
People definitely do.
People watch it, but like, when's the last time?
Just for their outfits, people.
Yeah,
are
true.
You know what I mean? Like, we definitely still care. People get mad when people get snubbed. Yada yada.
We care, but it's definitely not a like. I used to look forward to award shows.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
What I mean?
Like that was a sitting like family moment. Like, hey, let's watch the award show. It's Sunday. Let's do it.
That was before the internet, right?
Also true.
Nah. I wouldn't say that.
I would.
I wouldn't say before the internet.
Well,
before the internet started. Like,
no, I wouldn't say that either. The Chris Brown award show, we had Twitter.
Oh, sure we did, but like
it wasn't what it is now.
Yeah, that's what we're alluding to more or less.
Nah, how many times have you watched award shows, anticipated it, and talked shit on Twitter and joked around? Like award shows used to be a big Twitter thing too, because that's where we got all
are,
but not as much is what I'm saying. In the world we're in, the hip hop world, we don't care. Yeah. I didn't know the Grammys was happening
it was all
until
over my timeline.
True, until when it's but like we don't anticipate it. That's what I'm saying.
So that's the thing. If it's on the timeline, we're on it. If it's not, we don't care.
All right, yeah.
I guess so. Real quick, I wanted to make a point. Like I noticed, like Damian Marley won a Grammy, right? And I'm sure the album is fire.
Album. Yep.
But I feel like now they kind of quick to give Marley's awards because they snubbed the biggest, baddest Marley of them all, which is Bob Marley. So I feel like to make up for that, the other Marleys kind of got a shoe in to win one.
I mean,
so that's just my personal opinion. I'm not even saying.
I think the Grammys definitely give people awards when they snub them.
Yeah.
Hence why Kendrick has like 12 Grammys now. Like he swept it for To Pimp a Butterfly, which although I didn't like the album, it deserved it because the album really was a very big deal. But you get what I'm saying? Like I can't be biased because I don't like it doesn't deserve an award. It really did a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It definitely shaped like what hip hop is right now. You know what I mean? But I don't think Damn had that impact. I think Damn came and went, so I don't understand why it's like he won 6 awards. He could have won
5.
He could have won like 2, and I would have been okay with that. He swept the he swept the Grammys, bro. Think about that. He swept the Grammys.
Yeah.
In the Grammys' eyes, nothing matters in Kendrick in the world of Kendrick Lamar. Granted, a lot of rappers didn't submit albums though. Keep that in mind. Drake didn't submit. Ross didn't submit. Like a lot of niggas didn't submit for this year's Grammys.
Well, maybe because they knew
next year.
No, I don't think. I think if Drake submitted, he'd win.
Well, I guess it don't hurt to submit.
So yeah, you know what I mean. So maybe that's a big reason. But I personally feel like 444 was a bigger deal than them.
Yeah.
So he should have won.
It
was.
It was.
That joint was on. It was on all the news channels because they were mad at what Jay-Z said. It just drew way more attention, way more talk.
Then OJ got out of jail after story of OJ.
You,
know what I mean? Like
they were mad at him for the Jews in the credit
Facts,
line. Like
yeah.
it was way more thought provoking.
And it was a better album than Damn.
It started way more discussion. It was better. I'm sorry.
And
the music was better. Jay-Z's better in general. I'm sorry. No. Get Kendrick the hell out of here.
And maybe Jay-Z will sweep the Revolt Hip Hop Awards next year or the year after.
Fresh Montana's gonna sweep him.
Montana. Segueing. Troy Ave is back on our timeline.
Hold on. Powder.
So how we?
I have a lot.
Wait, time out. For those who don't know, about the Troy Ave tax note, because I was recently informed, more detailed about this situation. Richard, for those who don't know, Big Rich is like part of BSB at this point.
Should be. Powder.
Well, not at the moment, but so explain before we get into what's happening with Troy Ave snitching. Give us the background. Give us a quick background of what's going on between him and Tax Stone.
I don't know why Troy and Tax Stone started beefing. I think it has something to do with a song.
I think he stole a song from one of Tax Stone's artists. That's what Twitter says.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But they started beefing over that.
Yep.
And pretty much Troy is at Irving Plaza at a T.I. show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's him and Hemi Lito and what's his face, the dude that died, BSB Banga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep.
And they're just there and they're unarmed. And allegedly Tax Stone runs in and he tries to kill Troy. pretty much. I don't know if like a fight ensued before.
Paint the picture though. They were in a fucking like.
They were in like a club, a crowded club.
Yeah.
With innocent bystanders.
Taxstone comes in with a gun, and that's Irving Plaza's fault.
He's got a gun.
For not checking people for weapons.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Taxstone comes in, some sort of fight happens, and then he tries to shoot Troy. He pulls the gun out. Banger gets killed.
Bang, bang.
And then him and Troy are wrestling over the gun.
Yep.
Troy, in the process, gets shot in the leg because he's trying to take the gun from Taxstone.
Yep.
So then he ends up taking it.
Yep.
Taxstone runs away, allegedly Taxstone. He runs away.
Okay.
And then Troy starts bucking at him, which is very gangster.
He gets shots, keeps bucking.
Most people would have frozen like, oh, my friend just
because his boy just died too. Not only did he try to shoot the man who killed his boy, his boy died in front of him.
Troy just said, huh, powder. You know what I mean? Okay, so that happens.
Okay.
Troy's going through a bunch of court cases, trying to fight it, whatever.
That's correct.
But the thing
it
is,
gets buried a little bit.
Once you shoot back, it's not self-defense anymore, and the guy's running away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Troy shouldn't have shot back, and he'd be in the clear.
No, but his instinct, when your friend gets killed, your instinct to kill
No,
the
I'm
guy,
saying like
logistically,
legally, if he didn't shoot back, he'd be in the clear right now at this moment.
Because homeboy's running away.
Okay, boom.
Yep.
So fast forward till yesterday. Well, Taxstone goes to jail. Everyone's saying free Taxstone. For those who don't know, Taxstone's a very beloved podcaster.
Yes.
He is one of my favorite podcasters because he's honestly just really hilarious. Not saying we should free the nigga for shooting people. I'm just saying for those who don't know.
What I was gonna say was a lot of people are mad at Troy at the situation and screaming free Tax, but Tax is the one that went in there with a bunch of innocent people, killed somebody, and shot in a crowded place. So why are we saying free Tax? I don't know, because you like his podcast. Like, come on, let's be real. But anyway.
Also, a lot of people don't like Troy Ave.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't think with Troy Ave, we side with whoever's going against Troy Ave.
If it wasn't Troy, we'd be calling the guy an American hero. Like, seriously. But it's Troy Ave, so we don't want to give him no props for what he did.
I'm sure Pereira's in the background just like,
Joey Badass. That's what you get. But yeah, so anyways. All right, so all of that happens. And then apparently on Troy's new mixtape that he just dropped.
New Pac?
No, not New Pac. He dropped something after
He dropped
the
new White Christmas?
White Christmas 5.
Yeah, he dropped the
dropped that. And then on his song Too Legit to
My
Quit,
favorite quintilogy.
I guess he pretty much states that he's going to take the stand again, like he's going to go to trial and take the stand against Taxstone.
Snitch.
I guess that's what he said. I haven't heard it, but that's what everyone's saying.
The line is, if I'm at the stand, it's either me or you. Or some shit like that.
So now everyone's going in on Troy because they're like, oh, he's a snitch, yada, yada. Okay, my personal thing is I'm going to wait till he actually gets up there and says, it's that guy. You know what I mean? So I'm going to reserve harsh judgment until then.
Yes.
But I'm kind of on both sides of the fence on this issue. Do you want me to keep going?
Before you go in, because you're kind of the biased Troy Ave fan here.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to be very unbiased.
I understand that.
Yeah.
We're going to start with, if Troy Ave does, in fact, say,
that
nigga shot him.
He did it.
Is he a snitch?
That's snitching, yes.
Okay.
That is snitching.
Now,
although it is known, like, those witnesses, other witnesses there.
Yeah.
Tax is in jail. Yeah. Like, it is allegedly, like, pointing towards him.
So
he's still, like, pointing the finger, like, all right.
So for me, as a nigga who's not a street nigga.
Yes. What's your take?
No. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna let you do your take first.
All right.
What is Troy Ave supposed to do? Like in this situation where someone killed his boy.
Yes.
What the and then he shot back and then killed the nigga. So I know he's upset about that. What the fuck is he supposed to be like? Nah, he ain't do it.
Now,
I'm just trying to understand.
Is Troy Ave being brought in, or is he actively being like, all right,
it's an investigation, so I feel like he's been going to court over said situation. He's been going to court.
He rocked the mink and the what's it called, the bacon water whip wait again hat.
Yeah. Now without Troy Ave's word, how much would Tax still be in for a while? Like,
niggas in jail, bro. He killed someone.
Nah, someone else snitched on Tax.
So does Troy Ave need to snitch?
Okay, so Tax is originally in jail.
Yes.
I think they said Casanova snitched on Taxstone, supposedly.
Casanova, the rapper?
That's what Troy said on the track.
Oh shit.
So that's why initially Tax is in jail.
Okay.
Yes.
But not because of Troy, because of someone else.
Okay.
Whoever that may be.
Yes.
Casanova's a rapper.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does he need to do this? Tax is already in jail.
No.
But
he's probably gonna do it to save his own ass. That's like basic.
Okay.
Usually niggas snitch to save their ass.
Okay.
Like when a nigga gets out early or is because after like this is all said and done, Troy Ave is essentially a free man. Like he's done with court, correct?
But his rap image is hurt.
It's going.
His rap image is always hurt.
True, but it's super hurt now.
But I'm saying
in Troy Ave's position, I would not be upset if he does indeed point the finger, because like It's a big situation.
Let me know when you want me to go, because I'm about to get deep.
It's a big situation. So I would not be upset personally, but like,
I don't give
should he do it?
I don't think he should do it because
he doesn't need to do it.
He's a street rapper, so obviously we're gonna look at him differently. But from like a human standpoint, I'm not going to jail for none of you niggas. What the fuck? You killed my boy, and you want me to essentially maybe serve time for you? Fuck out of here! Not only did you murder my, I'm snitching. I don't care.
So this is not street coochie speaking. Not street coochie.
And I don't give a fuck what street niggas think about me. I'm not serving time over a nigga who killed my boy. I'm gonna save my own ass. You killed my boy. The fuck out of here.
I think mostly street niggas look down on other street niggas who snitch. For
the
most part.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my opinion on this,
the no snitching culture.
On the side of the no snitching culture, me personally, I think snitching is at its worst when you do dirt with a friend. Yep. You both get caught.
And then you snitch.
And instead of taking your time like a man,
that's ratting
you
out.
throw the other guy under the bus to get yourself out.
See,
that's the worst type of snitching.
That's snitching on your mans.
How street dudes believe is beef is sort of like a game, and calling the police is cheating. You know what I mean? So that's how they see it. You know what I mean? But and I can see that point, because if that was the case, the other side should have been snitched too. Like, that's not how it goes. We don't talk to police. You know what I mean? That's how they do it. So I agree. And as far as Troy Ave's rap image, snitching is bad, no matter how you slice it. But okay, I'm about to go on the other side of the fence.
Okay, talk to us.
I can't, and no one can blame him for snitching. I know but my problem with Troy is he called out other people for snitching. So that's the part that hurts.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is the man's a father. And at this point, honestly, I'm tired of seeing young black boys grow up without a father. Real shit. So how I'm feeling is Troy supposed to not snitch and go to jail for us because of what we think about him, what the streets think about him, or does what his son thinks about him the most important thing? You know what I mean? Is that boy supposed to grow up without a father?
It'd be nice if he
Is that the answer? I'm asking the dudes who believe Troy Ave shouldn't be snitching. What is the answer here? Do you not care about his son? Do you not care about the family, the black community? Like, this is a huge problem in the black community.
True.
Yeah.
Look, like, we need more fathers, and you mean to tell me he should be willing to send himself away for a guy that killed his friend? At the end of the day, like, I think it is whack that he's snitching. So I'm on both sides. Yeah, I think it's whack that he's snitching, but at the end of the day, I expect him to think about being a father before thinking about being a real nigga.
Again, me or you.
That's exactly. Like, it's tough.
Yeah,
my thing is me or
he got to do what he got to do as a father. That comes number one, numero uno. Like, he can't. Like, your rap image, your street image. Who gives a damn?
Now he snitches. Street image is done. Can he switch styles? Should he switch styles?
I mean, honestly, does it really?
Because they just gonna look back at him like, oh, you snitched.
6ix9ine's prospering, and look what he's going through. You get what I'm saying? Is it really that serious anymore? Do we really care
about what?
If Troy Ave snitches, like, I mean, his music
allegedly
isn't super hot anyways. But what I'm saying is, does it really matter? It seems like we don't care about rappers' backgrounds no more. We used to. Back in the 90s, that would have sunk them.
Yeah.
But I'm saying now.
I mean, Ross was a CEO, and he's flourishing.
Yeah,
I mean,
like, we got over it.
You get what I'm saying?
People bring it up. Personally, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Personally, from my perspective, I don't care if he snitches
that's
or
all
not.
I'm
I don't. If the music's good, I don't.
And I personally believe you put most of them rappers in that position, they're snitching.
You put a lot of niggas in the situation. How many niggas snitch? Like, let's be real for a second.
Nino Brown snitched. He was pretty gangster.
She's
a rap, but
a lots of niggas snitch and said, like, people always say what they're gonna do until they're in a position.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can talk all the shit I want, but until you put me in the position, you'll never know what I really do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We're going to avoid that position.
But on my end, and street niggas and all my real homies, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. If I was in Troy Ave's position, I'm snitching. I don't care.
So Cooch snitching, Rich?
Yup.
Snitching.
I feel you.
He has a child.
He got 2 sons.
Not only does he have kids, bro.
And if he stays away, they're gonna go broke. His money's gonna, and his kids like, no.
Not only does he have kids, he didn't do anything. Like,
but that's why
it was self-defense.
Okay, here's the moral of the story. That's why you shouldn't be a street nigga if you're not gonna follow the rules.
These are facts.
Just go to school, get a job. Don't do that life.
Sometimes
young Lito must be laughing his ass off right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Sometimes the street life chooses you, but if you don't gotta choose it, don't do it.
And y'all know I was a huge Troy. I'm still a big fan of Troy's music, but
here's my thing though. Here's where I feel like it's gonna become laughable. If he does snitch,
it looks bad.
Wait, hold on though. If he does snitch, and then his next 6 records about how he's a real nigga, he's a street nigga, then that's when we laugh.
That's when we point and laugh.
But quietly, niggas still make fun of Ross. There's still a lot of people who are just like, I don't listen to that nigga because that nigga was a CEO. How many niggas do you know that don't listen to Ross because of that reason?
Yeah.
It didn't
Like,
kill him.
It was over.
It didn't kill him, but like there's a lot of people who still feel that way.
Yeah. But
But also at the same time, Troy Ave is always the hated person in any situation. So no matter what he does, he's still gonna be hated.
For sure.
Yeah,
So you know what I mean? Like a lot of niggas don't like Troy Ave already. He's honestly one of the most hated rappers in the game.
Listen.
I guess Joey Badass won the war.
I don't think so.
Different conversation for a different day. Different conversation for a different day. Speaking of winning wars, Drake wins a lot of wars. So we're gonna move forward and
Great segue.
And we're gonna talk about Drake's impact in the game and
is he declining?
Do we feel like Drake is declining? Because let's be real. Views dropped, that was cool.
Yep.
More Life dropped, that was cool.
Yep.
He just dropped Scary Hours, God's Plan is #1 in a week. That's cool.
More Life came and went, I feel like.
Is Drake's chokehold on the culture
as tight as it was
getting loosened?
Yes.
Like, is it being like forced away?
It's tough to say because he just broke a record for streaming, so that was my point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm like, okay, let me get into this point.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Cøøg's been debating this for ages. I personally
I want to before you even get to this, I want to say this is how the podcast came like across. I was like, yeah, we should probably do this on podcast with it. Continue.
We go deep.
Here we are.
Okay, I personally feel that although Drake won the Meek Mill beef, Meek Mill hurt his legacy.
Yeah.
And why I feel that is because since it got exposed that he has ghostwriters, and he buys whole entire flows and verses,
allegedly.
The contract was put out.
It's more like assuredly,
the
but
cover
continue.
tracks were put like no. Anyways, you can't put him in that debate as like the best MCs. You know what I mean? And I know Cøøg across from me is about to say, "Well, we don't care about that." You know,
whoa,
great artist.
Whoa. I said
we don't care.
I said his fans don't give a fuck, and they never put him in the best MCs list. And in general,
so you mean
before we move forward,
okay,
you're saying that the Meek Mill beef was the starting point of like, hey, we're caring a little less now because it's exposed. We could have guessed that he had ghostwriters. Let me tell you something. We had a feeling he had ghostwriters, but
we
now
never
we
knew.
know he has ghostwriters.
Let me tell you something. I know, like,
so that's
the
where it
people we
started.
chill around, us three. Like, I sometimes chill around a whole different crowd than you guys. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And a lot of the crowd, I know we don't care about the hip hop heads, but like in my crowd, I knew a lot of those, and a lot of them same guys rocked with Drake heavy.
Yep.
And now them same guys are like, nah, I don't rock with him. You know what I mean? And no matter how you look at it, I feel like the hip hop heads, as you guys told me why I should continue rapping because there's still hip hop heads out there. A lot of them are out there. A lot of them look down on Drake now. A lot of them lost a lot of respect for him after that. Yeah. Even his fans got very defensive because they realized it hurt. I feel like even Drake pissed his pants when that news came out.
You know what I mean? How else?
So
how are you gonna respond to
my point is, 20 years from now, I feel like because Meek put that out there, we're going to look back and we're going to say Drake was a great artist, but it's going to be like on that pop type level. And we're not going to put him up there with the Jays and the Nas's because you can't. We talk about who got the greatest pen games. You can't put Drake in there.
But
that's what I feel.
But I
feel like Drake really wanted that. Drake wanted to be known as like up there with Jay-Z and all, but now he can't because Jay-Z wrote his shit. He didn't even write it. The pencil in his mind.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
So,
like,
Cøøg, how you feel?
That's just what I think.
I feel as though we have never, ever put Drake in the best MCs list. When I think of best MCs, even before this whole Drake conversation of him having ghostwriters came up, I've never thought he was the best MC ever in life, my nigga. He's not even the best MC of our generation, fam. So I don't think we've ever put him in that conversation. The only time he's compared to Jay-Z is when we're talking numbers, and I think that trumps what I don't think he wants to be known as the greatest rapper of all time because he's never been the best rapper.
Okay. A couple years ago, we always talked about the trifecta.
Yeah.
Kendrick, Cole, Drake.
True.
Yes.
I don't hear about that trifecta no more.
Well, the reason the reason you don't hear about that trifecta anymore is because fucking Drake has surpassed him 1 million times already.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's when
as far as impact goes.
Drake's in that conversation right now of the biggest rappers. The only niggas in that said conversation are Kanye and Jay. Drake is not competing with anybody else, and he's never been competing with. Like the only time he was competing with the niggas was when he was fresh out. He's always been in his own lane. He's always been 30 times bigger than everybody else.
I feel like as an MC, like as a rapper, heads were putting him way up there. And now I don't hear it. He's not in them rap debates. When we have rap debates, Drake's name don't even come up.
But I feel like he's never really come up in rap debates, bro.
I can hear hottest. I can hear
it's
selling.
always been hottest. It's always been biggest. It's never been the best MC.
Let me tell you something. In the hip hop culture, no matter how you want to slice it, Drake is hip hop at heart.
Absolutely.
Okay? That's where he came.
Hip hop is competitive.
Yeah.
You want to be known as the best. pen game, everything.
But
you
he
want to
is-
be known as the best.
But the thing is, he even take away, put that asterisk near Drake, he's still considered one of the best. So I don't understand.
yeah, numbers wise.
But like, but his impact too.
Okay, influence wise, but if we're talking impact, I think maybe Kendrick's starting to
I
approach
think
him.
I think
Kendrick's definitely still
like
there.
Kendrick
is definitely still there.
I think Kendrick's impact hip hop wise is bigger than Drake's, but I think Drake's impact is still bigger.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Because Kendrick, his name is being put next to Pac, Nas. He's being put on that
True,
Mount Rushmore.
but I don't think
now Drake's somewhere else.
I don't
He's in
think-
his own lane of ghostwriting and faking it.
My
So,
thing is,
you
I
know
don't
what
think
mean?
Drake's name was ever in that
think it
fucking
was.
Mount Rushmore. It's always been because he's breaking their records, and that's why he's in that. He's breaking their records and doing bigger things than they have, and hence why he's like he put himself in that Mount Rushmore because numbers prove it.
And now at that point, he
If
was
I-
like, all right, bet.
If I go out there and if I play ball and I go out there and put up better numbers than these niggas, but I'm not better than them at anything really, but my numbers prove otherwise, I'm in that conversation no matter what. You know what I mean? Giannis isn't a better player than LeBron, but he's putting up better numbers at this moment. Therefore, he's in the conversation. He inserted himself in the
I
conversation
don't
because
think he is actually, but yeah.
I
get your point. I get your
but
point.
as of right now, he's a better player than LeBron. As of right now, especially with LeBron, like
The Bucks been
Giannis, not the Bucks. Giannis,
okay.
Giannis.
All right.
Not Milwaukee.
Just
Giannis.
Giannis.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A year ago, we would the fact like that wasn't even a conversation, but the fact that he's out here breaking these records and putting up better numbers, he's inserted himself in that conversation. Drake has always inserted himself in the conversation by he has more numbers than Jay-Z. You know what I mean? That he has the most number ones in hip hop.
Is at the point where he's approaching number
that's
one
the
records.
conversation
Like
we're
record
having
deals.
with Drake.
But if we're going based off that, then Eminem's the best ever because he's the highest selling
Off
rapper,
numbers,
isn't he?
yeah, he is. Off numbers,
But
yes.
we don't. But when we're talking real, like who we think's actually the best, numbers is just one aspect.
I agree.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I don't.
Bars now, rapping is now just one aspect.
So what I'm saying is, when we sit around and
talk
we
about
have
rappers?
hip hop conversations,
Okay.
Drake don't come up.
Okay.
He will not.
But my-
rappers.
He's
but-
with Eazy and Dre.
But my
All
thing
them
is,
dudes
I don't
right
think
there
he
raps.
ever came up.
Because my thing, I compare it to this.
Okay.
Okay, Beyonce.
Yes.
Imagine we
Watch
found
what you're
out.
about to say about the Queen Bee.
Beehive's watching.
Anyways.
I'm just saying.
Imagine that wasn't really Beyonce's voice. Would that hurt her career?
It'd
Hold
kill-
on.
it'd
If
kill
we
her
found
career.
out that was some chick in a basement laying her vocals down,
On some Milli
would
Vanilli
that hurt
shit.
her career or not?
Gasp.
If we found out that was a stunt double dancing instead of really Beyonce, because her appeal is for R&B artists is your voice.
Yep.
Yeah.
We never really care about R&B artists. Actually, if you write your own stuff, that's extra brownie points. But the
Rewind a little.
the
Rewind a
real
little. James
draw-
Fauntleroy got some Grammys because he got on some Bruno Mars songs.
Boom.
So shout out to James Fauntleroy off that.
Word.
Continue.
So the real draw to an R&B artist is their voice and how skilled they are with the vocals.
Yes.
If we found out Beyonce, that wasn't really her vocals, her whole foundation is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what the Beehive says, they'd be very disappointed.
They would be.
And
Yeah,
that's how
they'd be
I look
heartbroken.
at Drake. When you're a rapper, the
Yep.
foundation is you writing. It's R&B, it's your voice. Rapping, it's your pen game.
Yes.
Period. But the thing is, now we're trying to throw Drake into a general. He's an artist. He's not just a rapper.
But here-
And I get that.
Because-
But hip hop
because-
is his.
Because
what I
we
mean?
had that moment where it's like, oh, he doesn't really write all of his raps. So
okay.
now we're gonna propel him. Remember, this is years ago that Drake was exposed for not writing his own raps.
It's like 3 summers ago.
This is years ago. So like the fact that he's still now, God's plan is just like, again, number
Okay.
one in a week. So
'Cause
like he still has the chokehold.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I'm not denying that Drake's not hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my point is like,
His impact has slowed down,
yeah, and it's like,
Okay.
which I agree with, but I don't think it's because of Meek Mill.
No.
I'm not saying, I just feel like it hurt. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
it was a black eye.
There
It
was
a
there was
black
something.
eye.
Yes, it's
Here's-
a little Band-Aid. It's a Band-Aid.
A black eye.
I
it's a Band-Aid.
I think it's a band. I think
a black
I
eye.
think
It's
it's
a
a
Band-Aid.
Nelly
It
band.
Still has his face.
It,
but
no,
it
it's
was
a band.
black
It's
eye.
a Band-Aid on the elbow over here.
Nigga, I
somewhere.
think it's a Nelly. Band-Aid. Like just there for no reason. Honestly,
So okay, so
because
okay.
literally, look, because remember the timeline, right? Boom, Meek Mill does the tweets, right?
Yep.
2 days later, we get charged up,
Shout out to
Charged
Quentin
up.
Miller.
and then we get back to back. Over.
Back to back.
Okay, so my point is,
And then an
alright,
EP
I
drop
told
from
you-
Meek Mill eventually.
I told you
and,
the
know.
draw to a hip hop artist, right?
Yes,
Pick a genre. What genre is Drake a part of?
pop, R&B, hip hop.
Yeah.
No, pick one. Which one is he?
I can't. He's transcended one genre.
He's a
He's in
hip-hop
the hip hop
artist.
and
He is-
R&B
he-
genre. I guess.
He is a hip hop artist
But
at
you know
heart,
what
but
I
it's
mean?
like, yo, is Hotline Bling hip hop?
No.
That's his biggest record of all time. You know what I mean?
But if we had to throw him in a genre, it's hip hop.
I mean, I guess.
So what I'm saying is for a hip hop artist, The draw is he writes his lyrics. That's my point. And he
also, here's another.
This man, hold on. This man had Quentin Miller living in a hot, musty basement.
That sounds like Quentin Miller's fault.
It is.
For 5 G's a month.
It sounds like
He's
Quentin
being in a
writing
basement.
$1 million hits. He took him out of Popeyes. Now he don't ask if he wants your chicken crispy or mild or spicy or whatever. He don't ask that no more. He's in a basement in the OVO sweatshop right next to freaking PND. What's his name? Party Next Door.
And
they're over there. Probably no shirts on because it's so hot.
1985.
Writing hits for Drake. Drake comes down, feeds him some Teddy Grahams or something, and says, "You done with the hits? Okay, cool. Let me get those." And not only does Drake, not only does Drake not write his lyrics, he buys the flow too. I'm done. I'm sorry. No, I'm not accepting that. He will never ever be considered one of the best MCs ever as far as skill goes, and that's that.
So that's where you stand. That's where you stand. That's
I
not
don't
changing.
stand there.
But is he declining?
Yes.
He's declining.
Yes.
He's declining.
Yes.
He's declining. Rich is on the fence.
Yes,
is Drake declining?
But
here's the thing: we can admit that Drake is declining because we can see that the trend is going downwards.
All right, boom.
Even though he's still like breaking records, the trend is going downwards on how much we care.
This
We're checking for curiosity at this point.
He's like, it's going up a little, down, then it goes up, but not to that same point, down some more.
I don't think it's
like
going.
stock market.
I don't think it's going down significantly.
No, it's not.
It's
very
just, it's
steady.
starting to. We feel like it's
but
starting.
Even
to,
if it is, that's okay. He's been hot forever.
It's not. It's not a bad thing. But here's where it gets a little deeper.
Yes.
Boom. He drops More Life.
Yep.
Which to me is his best project to date, right?
Yep.
He drops More Life, and back to the Grammy situation, he doesn't nominate it for a Grammy.
Nope.
He doesn't submit it for a Grammy.
Yep.
Why did Drake not put it for a Grammy? This is Drake who cares.
Drake calculated Drake.
Because he knows More Life came and went. We talked about it for like 2-3 days.
So boom.
And then that's it.
So Drake's not used to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he knows his chokehold is.
So he feels it too.
So now that I think it's a decline. I don't even think it's like even a debate. Like he is slowly like the care factor is not there. God's Plan is a fire record and it broke records because of what it is.
Yes,
but it's nothing new.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I feel that.
So here's my next question. So he's declining. I'll say that, right?
Word.
How long?
To wrap it up with the next question.
How long until Drake isn't the biggest deal in the world? If Drake doesn't improve.
Mm-hmm.
If Drake continues to put out the same records all the time, which he's been doing for 2 years now,
mm-hmm.
even though they're good records, it's still very much.
That God's Plan sounds like such a cliche Drake record.
So my question is, how long can Drake put out cliche Drake music and still be the #1 thing in the world?
Yeah, his fans eat it up like
they do,
like Pookie on crack. Like,
but how long? My question is, how long do you think this is gonna last?
I think his fans are starting.
Another 5 years, maybe.
That's fucking scary.
Another 5 years, maybe.
That's scary still.
Because he's been here how long now?
Next year will be 10 years.
10 years.
Next year.
We talked about this last night.
Best I Ever Had came out when I was
in 09.
Like,
yeah,
when
09.
I was like,
in 2019, if Drake is still the biggest deal, he would have been the biggest rapper for 10 years straight, and there's never been a #2 ever.
And it's crazy. We mentioned it last night because hip hop is how old now?
Like 40 something.
And Drake has 10 of those years.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Drake also has the longest run in hip hop ever.
Yeah.
But it's easy to do that.
And it can last 5 more years.
It's easy to do that when you don't write the lyrics. Ba-doom.
And with the internet
Is it?
and other things.
Not as it's harder. It's not as hard.
Is it?
Is my point. Like, for example, Rihanna, like she's always able to put all these bangers, but it's like when you're not the creative process behind the music, when you don't write it, when you don't everything.
Yeah. But I feel like
you just need your voice.
But like Drake's impact is bigger than like at this point. Like take everything out the equation. The fact that he's been the biggest thing for 10 years.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's impressive.
And he might have 5 more years.
No matter how you slice it, that's very impressive.
And he might have 5 more years.
Even if he just has 1 more year.
It's still very
And he
impressive.
becomes the #2, the #3. Because he's always going to be top 5.
Oh, yeah. He's always going to be mentioned. He has that many fans.
You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking
We care.
nuts.
We care about Drake until he's going to die.
We're definitely going to care about Drake. He's nowhere near relevancy.
Yeah, he's going to be here for
but
however long.
So we can all agree that he's slowly
declining.
We're slowly caring a lot less.
Yes.
I think we're slowly caring less about Drake. And
I feel you. Yep.
Like I said, I feel like when it's all said and done.
But your thing is, you think
not gonna be put up there.
You think it starts at the Meek thing, though.
Kind of, yeah. I feel like
that's
Meek exposing him for having a ghostwriter put a black eye on him.
Yeah,
that's why I disagree. I don't think it starts there.
Because he's not an MC and everyone knows it now. Period. He's not a skilled rapper. You can't call him a skilled rapper.
But
you can call him a skilled artist. He's great at numbers, streams, yada yada, but he can't spit.
And that's where we'll settle it there.
Okay.
So we have to move forward now.
Okay.
Because, you know how it goes.
Yep.
We'll talk about a different day because clearly it's a little deeper than we thought it would be.
It's deep.
It does get pretty deep because
I hope
we
that's
didn't
really
even.
Beyonce's voice.
I hope so too, man.
I was just like, I got trust issues now.
It's Beyonce's voice.
It hurt my heart when you said that. I was like, oh, what if? Oh, no. But so
voice.
Drake is declining.
Yep. Not a lot, by the way.
No, not a lot.
Nah,
very insignificantly tiny, minuscule number.
Okay.
We feel it. It's happening.
Absolutely.
This is us predicting. Like we feel it. So talking about another, top 5, top 10, maybe artists in the game. We're talking about Big Sean here now.
Hey.
So Big Sean,
top 10,
he could be.
That's pretty generous.
He could be. So Big Sean and Metro Boomin, they dropped the project.
Jesus Christ, that was awful.
Twitter was they came at him very, there's a few after the days passed. There's people that are just like, oh, it's not that bad.
I've never seen anyone say
Y'all
that.
fans gotta stop being biased. Man.
But as soon as it dropped,
I'm gonna say it's garbage. I don't care.
As soon as it dropped, we were just like, nah, garbage, get that shit out.
It's not good for the game.
I don't even think people were being. I saw a Big Sean fan saying that shit was trash.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was awful.
But I saw a lot.
We were sitting there like, wow.
I saw a lot of people saying, you bump Little Pump, but you think Big Sean's like,
all right,
where's the correlation?
We need to stop doing that. We need to stop
Different
comparing
branches of music.
a good rapper to a trash. We like Little Pump for obvious. Little Pump prospering he's prospering at a trash level.
Yes.
If he does anything remotely impressive, we're going like, wow, Little Pump rhymed this with this. He's obviously a lot better than we thought.
Like when I hear Lil Yachty, like when he's like spitting, quote unquote, like he's still not exactly Nas. Like
Lil Yachty
we don't.
is garbage.
He is.
He needs to go away.
There's some verses.
I wouldn't say he needs to go away.
There's some
away,
verses.
Yachty.
I like him as a
Go
person. That's neither here nor there. But like, we're not
He's a
gonna.
nice guy,
It's a different type of music. We have different expectations. We shouldn't keep doing that.
I play
You're
Super
correct.
Smash Brothers with him. He looks like he's good at that game.
I would too.
But
Yeah,
no,
he seems
stop
like a cool
rapping, bro.
dude. But
Stop
like,
it.
it's
Is he a
different.
rapper? Has he ever rapped?
He has a few verses.
Okay,
I
so that's
can vouch. But where does Big Sean go from here?
Okay, first off, I think
Because Metro's fine. Metro's okay.
That album was very lukewarm. It was mediocre.
We're coming at Big Sean.
First off,
Yeah.
And his pen game just needs to get better. He needs to go get Quentin Miller. Seriously, like, yo, some of them bars on there.
Does he though? Because
Louie.
Big Sean's been bodying Drake for a while.
Louis.
No, he does not.
What
He
goes
doesn't need
around
Quentin
comes
Miller.
around faster than fidgets.
He doesn't need Quentin Miller though.
What kind of line is that? I go in more than my room.
I feel you.
Quentin Miller, hit this guy up.
I don't think.
He don't need a ghostwriter.
He doesn't need Quentin Miller.
He doesn't need a ghostwriter.
That's
I
not
go
who.
in more than my room. What?
That's not the ghostwriter he needs.
Big Sean been bodying Quentin Miller for a while now.
Yeah, Drake. Drake has
Quote
never,
unquote Drake.
Drake has never had a better Big Sean verse on a Drake Big Sean song in life.
No, not even. Nothing was the same.
Nope, nothing.
Not even going back to the
Nothing.
Big Sean mixtape days.
Maybe Blessings. Maybe.
I guess.
But I hate that song. So
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah, Big Sean. He's not. It's not like okay, he dropped a bad album or mediocre or whatever. It's not like now he's done.
No, it was
all
awful.
he needs to do is
terrible.
come back rather fast.
Yes,
and
very
drop
quickly.
Something hot.
But here's my thing.
Before the
Because
summer.
he saw the reception too. He's like, oh, they don't fuck with this.
Before
Damn.
the summertime.
But here's my thing. How many times is Big Sean gonna have to drop something lukewarm and have to come back?
Yeah,
Because he dropped
Hall of
dropped
Fame.
twice.
What's his
last year.
field goal percentage right now?
He's
Like,
2 for 5. Is that the?
What's the okay?
3 for 5?
The first album was like
All right, so are we including mixtapes? That's important in this
No,
question.
we're including albums.
If we're all right, so Finally Famous is
Detroit would. I think it was his best project.
okay.
period.
Boom.
Finally
So
Famous was good for the
if we're
time.
not doing mixtapes, Finally Famous is good.
That's one.
It did a lot.
Good
It
for the
did.
time.
I thought it was
Good for the time.
No, it was good.
It was good for the time.
cool.
It didn't age well, but it was good for the time. That's one.
But like, how many?
Hall of Fame trash.
Hall of Fame was garbage, so
Yeah, it
that's a
was bad.
miss.
That's
That's his
two.
first miss.
What was after that?
Dark Sky Paradise.
That's good.
That's
I haven't
great.
heard- I really
It's
haven't heard
amazing.
That's
Wow.
2 out of 3.
It's a very
That's a
good
really
album.
Okay.
That's 2 out of 3. I decided.
It was good. A lot.
That's 3 out of 4.
But I will say, that is like a.
Do we count 2088?
It's an album.
I personally don't count collab albums. That's just me. Like
But-
Watch the Throne, I don't say it's a Jay-Z album.
Well, I will say I feel like
Yeah.
it counts because it's Big Sean rapping a lot.
It is him a lot.
It's
I guess you.
we
that's
can
4
count
out of
it.
5.
Okay.
Fine.
And then we
You
have.
said 2 out of 5?
That's 4 out of 5. Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, that was a
Yeah,
quick
good.
judgment. So that's 4 out of
Then
5.
it mentioned
and then
no,
we have-
because no,
Because we
collab,
mentioned I decided.
collab
and that's
albums
the
have to
collab
count
album.
because we're counting Metro Boomin and Big Sean.
Yeah, it's a collab album.
But
You're right.
Metro's not rapping. He's not.
But like, it's not like
Yeah.
Janae's rapping on the album. She's kind of
She's
really
singing.
doing vocals.
Yeah, but she don't have any verse vocals.
4 out of
She-
5. 2 bad albums. 4 out of 6. Can we agree on that?
Well, the thing
But
is,
when you say it like that, it makes it sound like he has a pretty good.
Because he does.
Like-
Big
but it's-
Sean is top
okay,
10.
But he doesn't have that. Yo, this is a classic.
he
Like,
does.
Nah, he
Dark Sky
doesn't.
Paradise.
It's close. It's close to that. Yeah, it's a really good one.
When people
we won't play that 10 years from now.
When people mention Big Sean, and people mention like
people
are putting Dark Side Paradise in the Trey level. It's a very good album.
Okay.
And like that was his comeback album because Hall of Fame was awful.
Because
terrible.
The Big Sean I know has the witty bars, the dope flow. Like was
True.
that on Dark Sky Paradise?
Yes, you'll like Dark Sky Paradise.
Yeah.
You'll like Dark Sky
Nigga,
Paradise.
he was bodying
Even
shit.
the single Paradise was just like
He was
just
rapping.
bodying the whole
He
time.
went in like his room.
Yeah.
No, he.
He did go in like his room. Like you asked the question, I answered it. It was true.
Okay.
He did.
But personally, this is kind of out there, but me and Cooj were debating this. I think right now, Dave East is rapping circles around Big
You
Sean.
said right now, and I agree with that.
You said no. You said
no. You said, but you wasn't using the word right now. You were saying no. The first time you posed this question
I didn't
to
say
me,
take their career. He's a better rapper. I didn't say that.
you
said
posed
right
the
now.
question: Is Dave East rapping better than Big Sean? I said no, and I still agree with that. At this very second, if we're comparing the last project, obviously Dave East is rapping better.
For sure.
I agree with you.
Project was terrible.
But
Big Sean is still 4 for 6, and we're still very optimistic about his career. So we're like,
Yeah,
we can't knock him for that album because it was a very bad album. We can't do that.
He seems like he can't.
Every rapper has bad albums.
he's at a standstill, and he's been at a standstill for a very long time.
Yes,
he never had the album. Yo, this is the album of the year.
That's
this
fair.
is a classic.
Yes.
This is
He
a
has
hip hop
Nope.
thing.
That's
Like
not.
no, like,
we
he
went from
never
Dark
had
Sky
that.
Paradise to I decided to.
He's trending downward fast.
He is. No, he's definitely trending downwards.
Yeah. So like he needs to. We're saying he needs to bounce back on this next.
This dude rapped about smoking a blunt with Rosa Parks.
I don't know who co-signed that one.
I don't know either.
What?
And it was.
So my question is, what does
we need a project, right?
We do.
We need a project.
Yeah, we need a fucking.
So
project.
we need a good project.
By quick. By like April.
Quick. By April. So we need a spring project.
No, I don't. I wouldn't say by spring.
I say spring.
Second quarter, third quarter.
Because this new climate, you got to be dropping all of the damn time.
I don't think Big Sean is a part of the new climate that needs to drop all the time.
No, he's not.
No, I don't think because Kendrick doesn't have to drop all the time. J. Cole doesn't have to drop all the time. Drake doesn't have to all the time. Rocky doesn't have to drop all the
But
time.
they didn't just drop trash albums.
That's true.
So
J. Cole did.
J. Cole did.
J. Cole sure the fuck did drop a trash
He
album.
dropped off the face of
But
the
J.
earth.
Cole's presence is way more than Big Sean's. J. Cole has way more leeway.
But I'm saying a lot of the new niggas need to be. A lot of the new niggas in this climate need to drop all the time because they're not dropping memorable things.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least with Big Sean, we can say like, okay.
We just ran off the top of the head all his albums.
You know what I mean? At least he has projects I'm still listening to right now. None of these new niggas who drop every two days has anything that I'm just like, well, I'm gonna be listening to this in 2 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think Big Sean counts as the he needs to drop a song every day. You know what I mean?
No.
Because these niggas are dropping projects every month.
Okay, so he's kind of in that middle point. He's not Cole. He could drop one every 2 years. He's not
If Kendrick
Lil Pump who needs to drop all the time.
If Kendrick and Drake and Cole are A tier.
Yeah.
Meek Mill, Big Sean.
Yeah.
Travis Scott's like A-.
Okay, so if Meek just dropped a trash album, I would say Meek needs to come back rather fast.
Well, he's in jail, but yeah.
Free Meek.
You get my point.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so Big Sean's there too. He just dropped a trash album. He can't just sit and be like, "Well, it's trash."
Yeah, he needs to.
With it. He needs to come back now.
He absolutely needs to come back.
Now, would it be 2088 too? Is that sufficient enough as a comeback?
No.
We need him rapping.
We need Detroit, Sean, bars.
We need Detroit too.
Wittiness, flow. Hot beats. I don't want to hit landing bridge. No, we don't need that right now. We need bars. Bars.
I think he needs to break up with Jhené Aiko to make a good album.
Oh, yeah, they are dating, huh?
They've been dating, yes.
And I decided as a Jhené Aiko product.
But so is 2088.
Oh, so they can make music together. That's fine.
Yeah,
I don't. But this. I'm happy Big Sean needs to die. Dark Side Paradise was a fucking classic.
Wait, did you say Big Sean wants to die?
No,
no
I'm happy.
I'm happy Big Sean. This needs
man be happy.
No.
Just like when every artist gets into a relationship, they decline a little bit or they drop trash. It just happens. I don't know. It just happens. You get happy and you get inspired.
So Dark Sky Paradise, he had broken up with the girl from Glee and shit. Who's Naya Rivera? Yep, her.
Rivera.
So they had broke up with her, and he gives us a classic. I think the issue is
she was fine too.
She was fire. She's also she actually just went to jail recently for like assaulting her. Like
her boyfriend.
Yeah, and we talk about that in the internet. Double standards, but we'll talk about that one day.
We will one day.
But
soon.
And relationships, joking.
One day soon. One day soon.
Yeah.
But I feel like man, he doesn't need to break up with her. But like something needs to happen in Big Sean's corner where like.
And very soon.
Oh, but at the same time too, Metro Boomin's track record's awful. So niggas need to stop doing full projects with that nigga.
Maybe that's
besides
21 Savage.
Besides
21 Savage.
Besides King 21 Savage, aka the best rapper in the game right now.
Who has been? We should talk about
He's
him
joking,
soon, but yeah.
What?
No.
We're 21 being the best rapper. In
Dog,
21.
Who's
joking?
People are gonna think you're serious if you say that.
Okay, I obviously don't think he's the best rapper ever. but 21 Savage is that nigga right now.
Yeah, he is. Like that's a whole different conversation. For a whole different day.
21 Savage is that motherfucking
21 Savage
nigga
is definitely
right now.
having. We can actually talk about him a little later, but we'll get to it.
I love 21.
So,
but besides, so the Nav project was awful with Metro Boomin. That shit was awful.
Yeah, I didn't care.
The Big Sean project with Metro Boomin's awful.
Terrible.
All
So
the joints of Future were good, right?
well,
as far as his tracks,
but they don't have a full project.
Okay.
They don't have
they
like
don't.
a.
I keep thinking they do.
He's done a bunch of Future records, but they don't have a full length like project that's Metro Boomin X Future. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he actually did. He do all 56 Nights? Metro Boomin.
He might have done most of it.
I'm just saying, up until like this, after the 21 Savage album, anything Metro Boomin with someone else, I'm not looking forward to because they've been fucking awful.
Yeah.
They've been awful.
So maybe we figured out that Metro is not the one.
Metro sounded like he gave
as far
Sean
as projects.
Metro sounded like he gave Sean a couple throwaways on there.
He did sound like that. Yeah.
And here's another thing: like I feel like that Big Sean album wasn't needed, so the fact that it was awful also played a big part.
But you thought
So it was
just
forced.
The two names you thought they were gonna come through and body.
Me
it,
too.
like-
I mean, that's what I thought. You can go to my old tweet when I saw that album being like pushed, I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
this is
I
gonna be
expected
dope.
fire.
I did too.
This is gonna. I feel like they
With
did.
the singles though, I was like, okay.
Nah,
I'll wait.
The second I heard the singles, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting. The first single was like, okay, like I get it. This is a single, 21 Savage, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Second single drops, I'm like, all right, I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, okay.
And then we get that project, and that shit was. There was not one highlight on that.
I
album.
guess Cash Doll couldn't save the album.
That 21 Savage verse.
I will say though, I enjoy the beat on the Cash Doll record.
It's
my same quarrel with the Nicki Minaj song as well.
It's awkward to listen to
on Hall of Fame.
MILF?
Yeah, MILF. I'm just like
it's an enjoyable record, but it's awful.
Yeah, you just don't sit there like I'm gonna listen to this later. Yeah, like,
but at the same,
you see that it's a good record.
In a
like,
pool of trash.
This was
the
little shining.
You know what I mean?
Even the 2 Chainz verse, I'm just like.
I like the 2 Chainz verse.
Okay.
2 Chainz had the best verse on that project. 21 Savage had the best verse on that project.
He did, and that sucks to say.
You never think 2
that's
Chainz.
not a lie.
Or whatever.
But
lately,
this on this album, I did not like that verse.
So Big Sean dropped a trash album. He needs to bounce back with an album with him rapping. Is what
no
we're
pun
saying.
intended.
Very soon. Very soon.
I don't agree that it needs to be like
spring summer.
Like it should be before the year ends.
Before the year ends.
No,
yes.
Before summer.
Perfect. So sticking to D-Town.
A mixtape at least. He needs something hot.
Something. So sticking to D-Town.
I honestly even think.
Great segue.
Oh wait, hold on. I even think Big Sean. If Big Sean drops a hot record right now where he's bodying shit, we'll forget about this project.
Yeah.
He needs to drop
if he drops a really good record,
like a Paradise kind of record.
Then we'll look forward to he's not losing it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and then he needs to go on a streak of bodying features.
Yes.
So to avoid
because he bodies features.
To avoid a project, Big Sean can also
do that.
Drop a phenomenal record and body some shit. Then I'll be like, okay, this nigga's back. Because as of right now, it's looking quiet for him.
Very quiet.
And I'm a very big Big Sean fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm a huge fan of the nigga. I've been. Every now and again when we're debating rappers, I always bring up Big Sean. I always get looked at crazy. I know Cruz is somewhere laughing at me because he dropped this awful album, and I have to, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where it's like I believe in the nigga, but even me as a big fan, I'm just kind of like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was disappointing.
So consensus, Big Sean needs to rap.
Yes. Well, no.
He needs to rap very well. Like he needs to rap.
And I think he needs to come back rather quickly.
Yes. You think quickly? You think?
I don't think
there's many ways it could go, but he needs to rap.
Yes. Well.
Cool. Perfect. So sticking to D-Town, Eminem also just dropped an album. And we attempted to listen to it. I remember going to bed very angry.
We listened to the whole thing.
Yeah, we did.
We listened to the whole thing.
I remember going to bed very angry and my head hurt, and I think I had eye ache and all types of back aches.
Kuz tried to get us to turn it off a bunch of times. I was like, no, we're gonna listen to this Eminem album.
Yeah.
And I should have let him turn it off.
You should have. So like, when can? At what point do we say, all right, Eminem? We've been saying it for a while. We've been saying Eminem, that's it. Hang it up.
Hot take. Ready for this one?
At what point do we say? At what point do we say Eminem? All right, just hang it up.
I honestly hope this is his last album.
I hope so too.
I truly hope, for the sake of his legacy, for the sake of like hip, because now at this point, this is the first time I've ever seen where like Eminem fans are saying this album's awful. Like, if you go to YouTube, there are niggas, like, because I read YouTube comments, because that's where I feel like you'll find a lot of things.
Yeah.
Even niggas are like, I'm a big-ass Eminem fan, but this ain't it.
But you still got his super stands. That,
I mean, he's a humongous name, so no matter what, like, he's always going to sell out tours, you know what I mean?
Even the cypher wasn't hot.
That shit was awful.
Like,
that shit was awful.
It's because he was
The
saying
message
F
was
Trump.
cool,
Everyone was
but
like, oh my god, bars. No.
That shit was awful.
They took a plane and that was not hot.
Besides Bullet, no one else thought that was good.
Like,
shout out to Bullet.
Like, the fact that he had to, like, remember when the 2 Chainz verse was buried, quote unquote?
Yeah.
He had to re-bring out the 2 Chainz verse.
For us to
And then
care.
add another verse.
Fresher, right?
And remix it or whatever the hell.
And he had Designer on that record?
As a response to be
I'm
like,
sorry, Fresher.
As a response to be like, all right, no, it wasn't trash. I'm a rap right now. And we're still like, no, it's trash.
No, it's garbage.
We're still like, this is trash too.
That was
except for the.
Can I tell a quick story?
No, it was just trash.
Okay, so that album was so bad. That night, I drank a lot of tequila, right? And I'm kind of a lightweight.
Kinda.
And that, what's the name of that song? Wine boy, wine boy. What's the name of that song again?
We don't.
I forgot, but
Black
it was stuck in
boy.
my head, right? Yeah. So
Hold on.
I was already feeling like throwing up, and then that song kept ringing in my head, and it made me throw up. That's how bad it was.
You thought
I'm
about
serious.
it later, and
it made my head hurt worse.
It's dog. That it was bad.
It's awful.
It was
But,
bad.
okay, let me say this though. The music sucked. But one thing I appreciate about Eminem putting out that theme of an album is because Eminem reaches a fan base and a certain demographic of people black rappers don't reach.
He's still a very technical
I
rapper.
feel like, okay, so I know this kid who's like a huge Republican, loves Trump and all that.
Metaphor, right?
Yeah, but then he's over there posting Eminem lyrics that are kind of going towards the other side.
Yeah.
So I feel like kids like him will listen. They won't listen to saying F Trump from us.
Yeah.
But if Eminem says it, then they kind of like, maybe Trump does suck because they love Eminem that much.
No, I get
you
it.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
On that side, like, salute to Eminem. I'm glad that like the biggest white person in the black community is saying these things.
But it was trash.
But you know I'm a big fan. You know I'm a big fan. I don't give a fuck what the message is. If it's trash, it's trash.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah. But I still appreciate something.
Yeah.
Like, it's very appreciated.
I appreciate that
like,
Eminem. I appreciate that Eminem is still trying to rap. I appreciate that he's still hungry. I appreciate it's garbage though. You know what I mean?
Hasn't been good for a very long time.
So
he hasn't been. Hot take. Eminem hasn't been good for 10 fucking years.
Well, 10 years ago he dropped a trash album, so longer than that. You get what
Some
I'm
say
saying?
even longer.
Relapse was trash.
Relapse
dropped 10 years ago.
Technically, next year it'd be 10 years.
Just about.
It was 2008 or
2009.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it still 10?
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Next year, if Eminem's still trash, which he will be, he would have been trash for a decade.
Yes.
Let that fucking sink in.
Arguably for
When is the last time?
Maybe longer.
And then when you have this conversation with Eminem fans, they're like, "No." I'm like, "So what's the last hot Eminem record?"
They'll tell you recovery.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's what happens when a tornado meets a volcano. That's what they'll tell you.
That is what they'll tell you.
Oh no, I love you too
Now,
much.
when was recovery?
It's 2011.
2011.
Damn, time flies, huh?
Yeah,
That's still
I was in
7
high
years
school.
ago. That's still 7 years ago. That's a very long time. And he's dropped like how many albums?
Eminem has. You know how you always say Lil Wayne's been trash for a really long time?
Yes.
Eminem's been trash for longer.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
Because
been
at
trash
least
longer than
and-
Eminem's run.
At least
I mean,
in
than
Lil
Lil
Wayne's
run.
run of being trash, there's been signs of greatness sprinkled through the years. You know what I mean? Eminem has not had a sprinkle of. I'm sorry, that Shady cipher.
That was okay.
That was
Yeah,
phenomenal.
I'll give that. Yeah.
He bodied that.
He did. So did
So did
Royce
everyone else
as well.
besides Yellow Wolf.
Why don't I remember what that sounded like?
They all had segments. They had segments.
I don't remember Eminem's part.
He
I gotta
bodied.
I gotta go back and listen.
I mean, he didn't have the best verse in that cipher, but he rapped well.
I remember Joe Budden bodying it.
Yeah, Budden bodied it. Royce bodied it. But like, I'm not considering to say
I believe
everything.
Ortiz did
I
too.
mean, they all did.
Yeah,
Besides Yellow Wolf.
Slaughterhouse, yeah.
Literally, I'm not considering to say everything Eminem has put out. There's moments where I'm like, oh, he's kind of rap. Even on this new album, there's like, I want to say on like the third transition on the Black Boy Black, but it's like a more hip hop record.
Yeah, that part was
He's
more-
rapping kind of well.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like
It takes too long to get to that point.
Yeah.
It's the third transition.
The album is like 6 hours and it's all awful.
At Beyonce, how do you just ruin a Beyonce feature?
Dog, no one.
How is that?
We just heard
happen?
it and was like, all right,
I
cool.
walk on water.
That also had the same effect of the cipher though, because people were like, "Oh, miss the message and just like, oh my god.
Nigga, fuck we didn't really talk about the message.
Eminem
for a few days. For a few days.
It's him admitting he's human.
Yeah. It's him admitting that he's about to drop a trash album, so let's forgive him.
Twitter tried to cape for it.
That's how I took the message. The message to me was like, all right, guys, I'm about to drop a trash album, but since I'm Eminem, please don't say trash. That's how the message to me was, hey guys,
and we said it's trash anyway.
Y'all gonna say it's trash anyways, but it's awful.
So now, should he hang it up?
Yes. Okay. I want to see Eminem just do fucking tours for his classics. I don't need that. When is the last time you were like, you know what the fuck I need in today's hip hop climate? Some new Eminem.
A lot of not us, but
no, yeah, but like, yeah, you're right.
You kind of forget about him. He kind of
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if he quietly retired, would we be like, no? Like, if Jay-Z was announcing retirement, we all as like the hip hop collective would be like, fuck, no, please give us one out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like. Because he's still making very good music.
Yeah.
But the second Jay-Z drops a trash album, we're going to be like, do you remember that fucking, when he did the DJ Khaled feature, he did the All the Way Up feature? Remember, I was just kind of like, this nigga got to slow it down.
I got the keys.
Keys wasn't bad. But you got like, there was a few very bad Jay-Z features. I was just kind of like.
Pound Cake.
Pound Cake verse 1's good.
I don't think any of it's good.
But you know what I mean? And I was just kind of like, yo, if Jay-Z's declining, I want to see my nigga. I always want to see my people.
Carta.
I want to see my people go out on a high note.
Of course.
I want to see my Kobe's drop 60 their last game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Naturally.
You know, I want to see legends do legendary things and go on a high note. So I feel
That's
like
not happening for Eminem though.
Unless he drops a phenomenal rap album and sometimes and it's not happening, he needs to hang it up.
Yeah,
it's time he hang. I don't want to see. And here's another thing too. I don't want to fucking see Eminem on festivals. I don't know who the fuck's booking him. That needs to stop.
But maybe it's to draw the other crowd.
No,
you gotta think of business too.
I understand the business. I don't want to fucking see Eminem on Coachella. I don't want to go to. I don't want to see Eminem on Rolling Loud. I don't want to see Eminem on Boston. I don't want to see fucking Future and Russ and all these young niggas, and then closing the show is fucking Eminem.
Nah, you're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a young boy. I don't like do a Legends tour.
All right,
fuck out of here.
My opinion on whether or not he should retire. My point is, when do rappers really retire? Only like the '80s rappers are retired right now. Yeah. A lot of the '90s rappers are still putting out stuff. We just don't care.
Yeah.
Everyone's still all the early 2000s. 50's still dropping. Cameron's still dropping.
But a lot of
who really retired.
But I guarantee the second these niggas start dropping awful projects, they will just start touring silently, just touring old shit. There's a lot of rappers. There's not too many rappers from the 90s who are dropping albums right now. Yeah. They're dropping random verses here and there. I'm cool with Eminem dropping a verse here and there for the sport. But I don't need this nigga dropping a full 18 track project.
Okay, if it's still like going platinum and making mad money, who are we to say, yo, stop making money?
Absolutely.
Now,
so
here's
on a
here's
business,
what we alluded to earlier with the whole Drake
thing. On a business sense, he shouldn't stop.
On a business point, Eminem should drop an album every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Legacy view, he should stop because he's hurting himself.
But again, we alluded to this earlier with the Drake thing. Like, just because he gets all these numbers doesn't mean like
it's good.
It's good.
Wait, so why does Wayne get to drop trash for years at a time?
Different conversation.
And it doesn't hurt him, but Eminem dropping trash and he gotta quit.
We don't care about Wayne.
No,
we don't.
We have faith.
So he's the Paul Pierce of the game,
but we don't.
He is not the Paul Pierce of rap. We're not doing that shit.
We're not checking.
Lil Wayne's the Paul Pierce of rap.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Wayne just dropped 2 projects technically,
and D6 was good.
Was it? Because I heard like 4 tracks. I was done.
So, but here's the thing. And I wait. Hold on. I already trumped your Wayne thing. In the run of Wayne's trash, he's given us signs of greatness. Eminem has not done that in 10 years.
Yeah.
Like at least Eminem. I mean, at least Wayne gives us like. I even played you that verse on a Currency record. You're like, that shit was fire. You know what I mean? Eminem's not even doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
he's not bodying features. He's not giving us cool sight. None of that shit. None of it.
We should have a little Wayne discussion next week.
Oh, yeah. That's what different topic, different day.
We debate that heavy,
I'm with that.
We can definitely. We've had this discussion. We can do it on.
I feel like I'm cool with Eminem. Like Eminem can still tour, but like I don't need new music. No one needs new. It's awful. It's awful.
It is.
It's ruining it. It's awful, bro.
Call up Quentin Miller.
Oh,
if you offer him 7 G's a month, he might just do it.
Also, I don't want to see Eminem trying new flows.
Oh no.
Cut the shit.
Cut it out.
But his current flows.
I don't want to see it. Is what I'm saying. I don't want to see him do the Drake flow.
Kendrick uses his flow.
Huh?
Kendrick uses his flow.
Kendrick's also a better rapper than Eminem at the moment.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If it's good, it's good, but it's awful. That chloroseptic flow made me want to throw up. That's
why? Just that name makes me not want to listen to it.
Yeah.
No, he needs to fucking stop.
He needs to stop.
You know what I blame too?
Over,
so boom, I was watching Everyday Struggle when
Yep.
they had Who Kid on there.
Yep.
There's niggas in Shady's camp who know it's awful, but they're like, well, he's Eminem, man. We can't. They're he has. I know Eminem has yes men in his circle.
Oh, for sure.
I know. Like I feel like Eminem has the worst amount of yes men in his circle.
He definitely the Royce. No matter what he does,
he's Eminem. Man. He's Eminem, man. Who gives a fuck? He's like no.
Even Joe Budden just talking about it.
Nah,
Joe Budden's being real.
Joe Budden went the fuck in on that black boy.
Eminem dissed him for that. Like Eminem, grow some nuts. Honestly, Haley needs to sit Eminem down. Like, Dad, you need to stop. Seriously, it's like your grandpa wearing skinnies. That's really what it is.
That's what it feels like.
She's like, Dad, please, just chill out.
Cut the shit.
All my friends are laughing at me, okay? Like, that's what she needs to do.
Yeah, man.
Somebody get Haley on the phone. Tell her this is it.
You know, Haley's like me and Haley are like the same age.
Yeah.
I think I see y'all like friends on Instagram.
Imagine, nah. She won't be. I down talk her dad too much. That awful.
She's pretty fine though nowadays.
She look good. But like her father's awful.
Before we start wrapping up, we're gonna talk about a few more things though. And
so Eminem saying it up. We all agree.
Eminem, yeah, we all agree. It's very clear. Get Haley on the phone.
Business wise, no, but he should hang up.
Yo, business wise, if I was in Shady, I'd be like, AM, fuck dropping music. Let's just tour.
Yeah.
He'll make more money of touring anyways.
Business.
Let's just tour, my nigga. Yo, let's perform Stan worldwide.
That's it.
Smack.
You feel me?
That's it.
Because like money. Yo, let's just make merch. Let's make anniversary merch.
That's it.
Cause this new shit's not it, bro. Want to know how I know it's not it?
How?
When's the last time Eminem has come up on your timeline positively? In the last 2 years. We're all
2 years, okay.
We're all just saying the album's trash, and here's the thing. Here's why it's streaming well too.
LP2 was garbage too.
We're all listening. We're all listening to this album to see how trash it is. We're just like, well, Eminem album dropped. Let's see how trash it is.
Again, like the Drake thing earlier, it's the curiosity factor of like, all right,
how trash can he be this time?
Eminem drop. Let's listen to it. What's going on here?
Literally,
because he is a legend. So
we're
gonna.
We can't take that from him. He's a legend.
Nah, we don't click on every legend. We don't click on every legend thing though.
I think he's in that level of legend
where he can if he drops just like let's peep it. Yeah. But like, are we peeping it like we peep Jay-Z's album because it's like it's Hov. It's gonna be good.
But he's dropping hot shit still.
What I'm saying, we click on Nas like this shit has the potential to still be hot. You feel me?
Don't get me started on that guy.
But with Eminem, I'm saying everyone collectively is clicking it to be like, how trash is this shit gonna be? But let's move on.
Yeah. So 2017 just wrapped up.
It did.
And
we got some more culture too. It sucked. I'm tired of. I'm tired of it.
I'm not tired. I'm not tired.
It was an hour and 45 minutes of something we did not need.
It was pretty bad.
Trash.
And that's culture too.
We didn't need it.
That was culture too. In a nutshell.
Don't make a 3.
I want solos from them though.
Solos would be nice.
Yeah.
Random topic I just thought of. Strem Life 3 is coming soon.
Hey, Strem Life, what up?
So supposedly Strem Life 3 is looking like
no, it's not. It's
not. It's just a rumor.
It's fact.
Oh, it's fact.
No, it's fact.
It's fact. We get Ray Shrem. We get
Swaley. Your anticipated albums right now?
Yeah. Just looking forward to 2018. Just a random. It just came up in my head since we talked about it. Swaley.
Yep.
Slim Jimmy.
Yep.
And then a joint Ray Shremmerd album in one album.
It's a triple.
It's a triple disc.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. We get their solos and we get the duo with a new album.
First and foremost, it's genius.
It is incredibly genius.
It's genius.
And we can also talk about the fact that Mike Will Made It has been quietly being a genius as well.
Word.
Yeah,
he has.
I still don't forgive him for giving us that.
Like he's one of my favorite producers.
Yeah?
Easily.
You like 23 on my feet? I don't forgive him for that.
Oh man.
I'll never forgive him.
Don't even mention that.
I'll never forgive him.
What about Juicy J? Fire cement vibes.
If we can defend Eminem, we can defend Mike Will.
No. He's that nigga. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If he ever listens to this, I still don't forgive you for that 23's record. I need you to I need you to go on Twitter and apologize.
Something slipped.
When he apologizes, I'll forgive him. But
okay, what else anticipated albums?
Yes. What else do you guys?
Ray Shremmerd all day.
Yeah, that's one of my things. Okay, the Ray Shremmerd album.
I'm looking forward to the Ray. I've liked both Ray Shremmerds. I've liked both Shrem Lifes.
Yep.
I like Swaley. I like Slim Jimmy.
Yep.
I like them together, so I'm excited for the triple disc.
Yeah.
Okay.
My anticipated album for 2018 is Pusha T.
Okay.
A$AP Rocky.
Yep.
And potentially a Kanye album.
Cool.
Okay. Mine, Nas. You need to put the cigars down. You already stopped smashing Nicki. That's step one.
Step one.
Put the cigars down.
Yep.
Stop making the Henny commercials.
Yep.
And get in the booth.
Okay.
Seriously. You haven't dropped since 2012. I hope he's listening to me. I know he's not, but you need to chill out. Jungle, tell him something. Jay-Z's out here. As a Nas fan, I still got a tiny bit of hate in my heart for Jay-Z. As much as I love him, but I still have that competitive nature between the two.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Makes
Jay
sense.
is out here furthering his legacy. Wow, what are you doing?
Hey,
you're wearing nice suits to the Grammys.
I will
but you're
say,
not putting no work
I will say,
done.
I will say on the business side, Nas is killing shit.
Yes, I'm proud of him for that. But I need Nas back.
Okay.
Nas album done, so that'll happen.
I hope Nas, it's not done.
It's supposedly.
They lied to you. Nas's album. Y'all ain't gonna agree with it, but I'm really looking forward to that Tory Lanez. You know I love Tory Lanez.
I'm looking forward to the album just to see if Drake's on it.
One drop that Davies just dropped a gem of an album.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm really proud of him for that. He's Nas's artist. I guess that's close enough. No, it's not. You know, and who else is even? I don't know.
Who's someone you'd like to see? Who's someone you'd like to see drop? Because I said Kanye. I don't know if he's dropping this year. Who's someone you'd like to see drop?
Like I said, my number one is Nas.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nas, Tory Lanez. You only gave us Ray Shremmerd.
Yeah, I only gave you Ray Shremmerd. I'm also I'm
XV.
XV supposedly dropping soon.
Yep,
I'm putting that there. I kind of still care.
I care.
I kind of still care.
I just want to see.
I just want to see what else is like. Because after what he did, and then he dropped off, then he came back a little different.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where he is again after he comes back. He's gonna come back a little different.
Because he's older. He's a kid.
He mentioned in the message like all things happening and all that. So
yeah.
XV.
So.
And I'm still sold on the Young Dolph wave.
Dolph.
He had an underrated 2017.
He had an amazing 2017.
I'm sold on the Young Dolph wave.
He had a better 2017 than a lot of niggas.
But I think like he needs to get shot again for him to come out. And
I would say
he just got shot recently. He's fine. He's good. He's coasting. He gave us 3 projects last year,
and they were all good.
All of them.
All of them were really good.
Are we gonna still talk about who we felt had underrated 2017?
That's where
Dolph is yours, obviously.
Yes, clearly.
Who else is your underrated? Are we doing projects or artists?
Artists.
I think Jaden Smith had an underrated 2017
for sure.
I think he dropped literally one of the best albums of the year, and we're still.
I like the songs I heard,
and we're still not giving him but like a lot of people aren't giving him a fair chance because he's Will Smith's son, which is weird because he's the son of a hip hop legend.
Yeah.
No matter how you flip it, Will Smith's a hip hop legend.
Yeah.
Even if you don't enjoy him, he's a hip hop legend. You know what I mean?
He's in the Drake lane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he won the first hip hop Grammy. Already he's a legend. You know what I mean? Like already he's a fucking legend. So I don't understand why we're not taking Jaden Smith seriously, but this nigga's putting out phenomenal music.
I agree. We should.
Like
we should.
That
I was
album,
skeptical at first, like years ago, but we should.
The album's incredible. So I think he had underrated 2017. I think Tyler Creator is forever an underrated artist.
He got nominated,
but like he also Rhapsody got nominated too, though.
Yeah.
A lot like I don't give a lot of people who got nominated this year's Grammy.
I gotta hear that Rhapsody album.
Me too. But I don't give a lot of people credit for getting nominated this year because like at least 6 big rappers didn't submit their albums.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you also feel like Tyler the Creator, right?
Yeah.
No, that's my pick though. Underrated 2017 Tyler Creator.
Yep.
I feel like he got mad love though.
I feel like he gets love from his cult following.
Yes.
And you know a lot of people in his cult following, so you see it.
Literally
but
a cult
in general,
following.
Yeah, okay,
but on a grand scale,
he doesn't.
There's no reason that musically he dropped. There's no reason that he dropped the best album last year, in my opinion, musically.
Yep.
And it's not mentioned. You go on these websites. You go on these
even
even on hip hop websites. You go to their top 10 of the year. Flower Boy's not on there.
No.
And Flower Boy is miles ahead of them.
The most news, like the only time the news went like as far as everyone was talking about it was when he talking about kissing white boys.
Yeah,
that's
like,
literally his album. He drops a phenomenal piece of work, and we're just asking, is he gay or not? Like nigga. And it's not.
I want to know because he's been calling people faggots forever.
Yeah, not facts.
If he's gay, he deserves to get clowned.
He does deserve,
not
but like
even because he's gay. Obviously, nothing wrong with being gay. But what I'm saying, how are you gonna be calling people faggots and doing all of that, being very homophobic,
slurs.
and now you're gay? Like,
nah, I agree. I definitely agree with you.
You know what I mean?
We're talking about the music right now.
I know.
And musically, he's literally one of the. And on top of that, I think he's underrated on a lot. Like he produces all his own music. He directs his own shit. He has a fucking like you know what I mean? Like he's underrated.
Yeah.
Okay. So
someone I just thought of for 2018 because this last album wasn't satisfactory was Miguel. I would like a nice Miguel EP. Little EP.
Yeah.
Nothing serious, just another Miguel EP.
The Miguel album was very it was
I was listening to it, I'm just like,
it's
okay,
cool.
All right, that's cool.
It was cool.
That's cool.
So for my underrated 2017, I feel like the number one underrated artist was Meek Mill, personally.
Okay.
He dropped Meek and Music too.
Yep.
Fire. Like there's
Very
only
good.
4 tracks, but all of them were absolute. If he had 10 tracks that were as good as those 4, it would have been a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Okay.
One.
Yep.
The album was great.
It was.
You know what I mean? And every time we hear the top 5 talks, maybe it wasn't top 5 worthy, I guess, but to me, the album was rocking. I'm still bumping it.
Yeah.
So I feel like he had an underrated 2017.
Okay.
I feel like Logic had an underrated 2017.
He did.
I thought he had a great album.
He did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So those are really just those 2 for me. Like,
To piggyback off Meek though, another artist who had a very underrated 2017 comes from his camp, Ross.
You can say O'Malley.
No, fuck O'Malley. Ross had a phenomenal album in 2017. Like,
was a really good
on a
album.
hip hop level,
really
like
I haven't heard it.
I've
I've never been a really Ross fan.
Yo, honestly, I know you're not the biggest Ross fan, but if this is the album that you might be like, he's rapping. This is some of the best rapping he's done ever. Some of the best production I've heard. Like, yo, that album is also better than Damn. That Rick Ross album is fucking phenomenal.
Really Ladies and gentlemen, Cøøg said Rick Ross's album is better than Damn.
I don't give a fuck.
So don't kill me.
Kill me.
I think he's overrated.
Ross dropped a better project than Kendrick. I don't care. That album's fucking phenomenal, bro.
It's a really good album.
It's a heavy statement.
It's a really good album.
That's what I make heavy statements and I back it up.
I'm sure it's true because he's overrated. So shit.
It's a really good album.
It's a phenomenal album.
But hey.
It was my number 2 on my list. Number 1 being Tyler. No, I'm sorry. It was number 3 for me. 4 is number 2.
Jaden? I thought Jaden was number 2 for you.
Was Jaden my number 2?
Yeah, I think so.
It went Flower Boy, Jaden, Jay, Ross. Yeah.
So Jaden is your number 2.
Yeah, Jaden was my number 2. Yep.
Okay.
A lot of Jay to be number 2 for me was how much it surprised me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I knew he was dope, but I didn't think it'd be that. Yo, that album was fucking phenomenal. That album is really good.
It's a good album.
It's a very good album.
Yeah, so a lot of good music dropped last year. We're looking forward to a lot of more good music this year. Would you say 2018 has the potential to be like, all right, maybe we're kind of hopeful for a better 2018 than 2017?
I think it's gonna be even.
I don't think so.
I think it's gonna be even.
I don't think it's
we just had a really good year.
I don't think it's gonna be as good.
Okay. We had a really good but that's not fair though, because 2017 was really everyone dropped this year.
Yeah,
last year rather.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like this year is gonna be as good or better than last year.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Because
Nas dropped Nas, but the cigars down.
Because Frank dropped last year too.
Frank did drop last year.
Yeah, so we got everything we wanted. In
Literally everything.
Literally we got
2017 was like.
Wait, Blonde?
Blonde dropped last 2017.
That was 20.
That was like
2016.
It was early.
It might have been. It might have been 2016.
I think it was 2016.
It might have been.
Nah, it was like early 2017. Here come the fact check.
It might honestly. Oh, someone who also really, really, really had a great 2017. Not a rapper, Toro.
Toro had a really good year. Yeah. He dropped a really good album.
About Toro.
Toro and Sanford. Sanford dropped a really good album
Sanford had a phenomenal album too.
Yeah.
R&B. Next week we gotta talk about how R&B is in one of the best positions ever been.
So I gotta get to listen in because
you do. Yo,
Blonde.
I just been bumping "What's the 411" by Mary J. Blige.
Blonde dropped.
That did drop last year.
Yeah, "What's the 411?"
Blonde dropped August 2016.
Yeah, I knew it was 2016. I was like, it did not drop.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it dropped.
I was still living at Jay and Lena's crib. Sorry.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, yeah. But hey, it was a really
2016 was a good year for music too.
Yeah, it was. So hey. Maybe 2018 will keep trending forward.
Are we gonna get that hot Nicki Minaj?
Maybe.
There's no such thing as hot Nicki Minaj.
Different topic, different day.
Okay.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we doing a Super Bowl?
Quick predictions.
Yeah.
Quick predictions.
For sure.
Patriots 28-24.
Hey, that was mine. That was my prediction.
I've been said that for weeks.
Nah, yours was like 27-24, bro. Yesterday.
I always had 4 points. Well, wait.
You
28, said 24. Yeah, I always had 4 points.
Okay. What's your prediction, Eagles fan?
He thinks that defensive line is about to kill Brady.
No, for real though. Like as someone
as an objective fan,
as someone who's been watching every Eagles game,
I'm gonna say this on the first episode of the NoCast while we're back. What up, Big Rich? And as a longtime just fan of football in general, I started as a Patriots fan. Now I'm an Eagles fan for like 13 years now. So seeing this team develop, I called it in the offseason. I'm not an I called it kind of dude, but I called it. I called it in the offseason.
You did call it.
I got the tweet right there. Go to my page, whatever.
You did call it.
So the fact that they're here now,
okay.
Everyone's still doubting them.
Okay.
Everyone's picking the Patriots.
Okay.
Not everyone.
Not everyone. There's like a few here or there. I'm one of those few here and there that's like, all right, I'm sticking strong to my team.
Okay.
They have a very great chance of winning.
Eagles 30-20.
Patriots fans, we got to stop disrespecting that team.
30-24?
We can't assume we're going to win. I'm just being serious. They can get to the quarterback with 4 players on the line.
30-23?
So.
Yeah, 30-23, 24. Around that same area. I think the Eagles will get 30.
It's going to be a nail biter.
Yeah.
Like,
I think Eagles
30-10. Like,
I think Eagles are going to start strong. Patriots going to catch up. They're going to go back and forth till the end.
Yeah.
That's what I think's going to happen.
Yeah.
Or hopefully the Eagles blow them out.
We're probably going to have a bad first quarter.
No, we're going to have a bad first half.
Yeah.
We're going to have an awful first half.
Yeah.
And then awful, but
no, we're going to have an awful
and then
first
you guys
half.
are going to flip it
for the first half.
You're going to flip it the second half
because
that's what y'all do.
You know, in New England fashion, we got to have you niggas And it's a Super Bowl, so it has to be entertaining. We gotta have niggas off their seats. We gotta have niggas. You know what I mean?
But either way, even if you have a bad first half and we're blowing you guys out, I'm not gonna be confident on any lead because we dropped the lead to the Giants in the fourth quarter. 24 points in the fourth quarter.
Eagles have no answer for Gronk.
We don't.
True.
We might be able to put.
Is he playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. We might be able to put an extra safety on him. Maybe.
Here's what I think is gonna happen.
Malcolm Jenkins.
I think you niggas
on Gronk. Yeah, extra safety. Double cover him.
Oh, okay.
Nah, Malcolm Jenkins can hit, dog.
But then you're wasting 2 guys on
Gronk.
Gronk.
Exactly.
And
But still,
then Chris Hogan out of nowhere.
Now we're man to man, and then it's a little difficult. But maybe put a linebacker on him and hope he keeps up. I don't know.
Should probably play zone, but it's a little too complicated.
Yeah, we're getting in depth there, but
But
I have high hopes.
I think what's gonna happen is the Eagles are gonna look really good, and then the inexperience of Nick Foles is gonna pop up.
Yeah,
Nick Foles.
Just the team in general.
But like I really feel like it's gonna really depend on
the coach
and quarterback thing.
situation,
And by the way, I'm not a big football fan at all.
Yeah,
this is coming from a nigga who just kind of pays attention.
Yeah,
just based off like I always go to experience.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I feel like since Brady's been here a million times,
and
Foles is realistically speaking, Foles isn't supposed to be here.
We're facing history right now. This Brady Belichick era is the greatest thing we've ever seen.
Can I make a quick point?
Go ahead.
Okay, so let me just say this: if we're gonna diss Brady for Matt Castle being able to make the playoffs without Brady, if the Eagles win the Super Bowl, it has to look bad on Wentz. It has to. Okay, but a lot of people are, no, he's still playing the MVP season.
The blow is going to be softened by the fact that all year we've had the next man up mentality.
What I'm saying is you can't diss
this
Brady.
This team is just a really good team.
Because people say Brady's a system quarterback.
Yeah.
It's all Bill Belichick. So then if the Eagles still win without Wentz, you got to say, well, the team around him is what made Wentz good. Because if you do that to Brady, and it's not even winning a Super Bowl. We just made the playoffs. If you guys win a Super Bowl, you gotta look bad on Wentz.
This
a little
team
bit,
is just a really good team.
No, it's
not going to look bad on Wentz, but it will be like an asterisk.
Because the first year when he didn't have as much help, he looked very average. The second year they got him a whole bunch of help. Now he's an MVP.
Did Matt Castle break franchise records?
No. Yeah. What?
So it's going to be a little.
Okay, I'm not keen on Eagles history.
Yeah.
But was there he had McNabb, but then how many records were there?
He broke an NFL record.
Word. Wait, what though?
The most touchdowns of the season? No.
It was most touchdowns.
Peyton Manning has
Eagles franchise.
Was it? Okay, my bad. Oh yeah, Peyton Manning has 51.
50,
incredible number.
52.
Incredible number. Yeah.
No, I think Brady didn't.
I think it'll hurt just not as much as people.
Brady had it, then Peyton Manning broke it the year before he retired.
When Brady had Randy Moss, that's when he broke it that year.
Wrapping up to speak to your point, I think it'll make it's an asterisk. It's an asterisk.
I'm consistent. I say Brady. I don't care. Brady is still the greatest. I don't care if someone else went in and still did a great job.
Yeah.
But all the people who diss the Patriots for that, you got to turn around and do the same thing in the Eagles. That's my point.
That's fair because they made it to Super Bowl. We made it to Super Bowl.
Obviously, yeah.
If you win it, that's what I'm saying.
I think, but
we clinched the first spot week 13, yeah.
You clinched it week 14. You clinched it after you got injured.
Yeah.
A week after you got
real
injured.
quick, shout out to Malcolm Butler. He tipped me $10 when I was a pizza driver.
Shout out to Malcolm Butler. That's right.
Oh,
so yeah, there you have it.
And the interception.
I think so. Yeah, my prediction. I think the Patriots are gonna win, but I really think we're gonna win off the strength
of Foles
of inexperience.
Yes.
28-24.
So it's gonna be close. We all think that.
I think
you think Patriots. I think Eagles.
I think 28-24.
We'll see what happens Sunday.
My second.
What we doing Sunday?
Watch the Super Bowl. Where?
6:30.
NBC. I still, although we're not doing an event, I think I'm still gonna go to the rec room and watch it with the gang.
I feel that,
for sure.
Word.
If you tweet us spots to go to. Besides that, if there's something going on, let me know. I'm thinking the rec room.
I'm thinking too. Yeah.
Support black businesses.
So what was your last point?
Points though. It's either I think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
Okay.
But if it's not a high scoring game, it's gonna be high key a 7-14.
Not super high 20s. That's really what
I think. I think honestly though, it might be 24-28, but it might be in the 30s, bro.
Yeah.
Remember, the Jaguars put a lot of points on us, bro.
Yeah.
And I would say the Eagles have better offense.
And we dropped 38 on the Vikings.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
unanswered. Unanswered. Vikings went 7 and then we went 38.
I think it's gonna be
they kind of choked though.
They choked like a motherfucker.
But that doesn't change the fact
that they played well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did definitely.
Yeah. Because the Jaguars have great defense. So the fact, it's not like they choked because they lost by 4. Them niggas lost by a deficit.
A lot.
And Jaguars have amazing defense. If they put up that against the Jaguars defense, they're gonna put up points against us. a lot.
If we score and hold them, then that's
we're just so happy we're just gonna be able to get points back.
But my thing is, okay, we're bringing up the Vikings and all that, but none of them are Bill Belichick.
True.
No, like that, man.
And
like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, we're gonna win. I don't. And there's no doubt in my mind that we're winning. But
I'm not gonna say no doubt.
No, you know what I mean. But like, I'm not changing. I'm not changing my prediction.
Like,
yeah, I'm scared too, but I'm not changing my prediction. We're gonna win. What I am saying though is like, a lot of it's gonna come. I feel like the biggest takeaway from this when they lose is gonna be the fact that their most important player is inexperienced.
Yeah, because Eagles have a built-in excuse. If they lose, well, it was Nick Foles. You know what I mean? So there's not that much pressure.
It's a lot more.
There is because Philly needs a Super Bowl.
Honestly, the excuse the whole year was no one said we were first seed underdogs the whole time.
Yeah,
but
I can't blame it, but like we're a really good team.
You lost your MVP quarterback.
But
can you blame
really
people for thinking?
I can't blame them, but like statistically, even every analyst was like, nah.
But you know how it is. If Brady gets hurt tomorrow, we're not the favorites anymore. This is how it goes. But they're gonna disrespect the whole rest of the team.
That's because Brady's MVP.
But I'm saying Wentz was probably gonna be. Wentz was probably gonna.
No, Wentz was gonna be MVP.
Yeah, for sure.
So what I'm saying is, it's natural that when he gets hurt, it's over. You know what I mean? I find that obviously they have a great defense and all of that.
Facts.
But
No, you're right.
I just feel like that's not bad.
Boom.
Hey, we're back.
So we'll be talking about the game next week. We're gonna have a recap.
Yeah,
for sure.
But like on camera, before we wrap up, I want to. Me and Louie have been best friends for 10 years, and this is something we've always wanted. We've always wanted to see an Eagles-Patriots Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Because this is important.
We got one.
No,
I mean okay.
Like in our 10-year friendship, we've always wanted something like this. In the last 5 weeks of football, like prior, like I'm just like, yo, it's gonna happen. So the fact it's happening. I want to say good luck to Louie.
Likewise.
This is the first time
in Patriots win, I can't be mad.
This is the first time in Super Bowl history where if the Pats lose, I will not be that mad. Obviously, I'll be upset because I want to see us win, but like it'd be really cool to see the Eagles win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're the underdogs. I love seeing the underdog win. Like I really wish that we were in the Super Bowl for them to have this moment.
I understand it'd be cool, but
no, obviously, my nigga.
Number 6.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's gonna smack. I'm gonna talk more shit, obviously.
And he's 40.
But like for example, if we lost to the Falcons last year, I would have been fucking devastated because I fucking hate the Falcons. I actually like the Eagles organization.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I feel like we're playing a team where I'm just kind of like, oh, like this isn't bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying I want to see them win it, but I wouldn't be like, fuck.
And on that note,
I mean,
this has been the No Cast. We're back with it. Big Rich is a great new addition to the team.
Or not. If you guys think Big Rich is trash, let us know. We'll
let me know. If you don't like my opinions, it is what it is.
Oh, they're not gonna like your opinion.
I gotta be the shock guy.
They're not gonna like your opinion. They're not gonna like you.
Everyone thinks Kendrick's overrated.
Oh man. So yeah,
here every Friday.
We're gonna stick to
6
it.
to 8.
Quick plugins before we wrap up. Every Wednesday we're at Shelter Arcade. We're doing a TDN arcade night.
Yep.
Every Friday I'm at Sky Lounge.
That is correct.
I hosted The Strand.
Yep.
Louis writes for Motif Magazine.
That's me.
If you need any tips how to lose weight, I'm getting tips from this man. Hit up Big Rich. He
YouTube channel coming soon.
Absolutely.
I've been saying that for like a year.
Yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in. We're happy to be back. Shout out to BO8 Studios, forever our home to the NoCast. We're not going to be doing anything anywhere else forever. It's BO8's.
These are facts.
You feel me?
These are facts.
He has been playing fucking GTA 5 this whole time.
Dog, and he got the babe.
He has like a babe jacket on in
with
GTA.
the babe headquarters.
Wait, and he also has a Batmobile in his garage. Like, what are you playing?
Dog, he's been flying.
He's a flying.
I saw him flying. I was like, I had to look down so I didn't get distracted.
If you watch the camera of me watching the
yeah, you were watching for a little bit.
The whole time I'm just like, what the fuck is? I haven't played GTA 5 online. Is this what's going on online? I gotta get online, my nigga. What are we doing?
We're flying now?
Yeah, nigga has a fucking Batmobile, bro.
He has a headquarters, dog. This looks like a college high-tech room, dog.
Nah, I think I saw
lessons.
I think I saw him put a password to get in the house.
You gotta wear babe to class.
Facts. Yo, we out of here. Oh, but we'll be talking about video games on this channel too.
Oh yeah, just as we alluded, we started talking about sports a little bit.
Video game head.
We'll be talking sports. We'll be talking video games. We'll be talking sneakers. We'll be talking everything.
Of course, music.
We just had to flip it a little bit. We're back. Better, and we're just gonna talk our shit.
Have a good one, guys. Have a good night.
Peace.